And what's up, everybody? Welcome to spoilerkings. I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Brandman Brandon. Tank is checking on his furnace, I believe. So he'll be in a second. But we just want to get started because you guys have been so patiently waiting. And we got I'm starting a little late. I've been running around like crazy at work. Brandman's been running around all day today, and Tank can't run at all. He just runs in circles. So how you feeling, man?
It's definitely going.
I hear you. I hear you.
It's how
I was just showing
Yeah.
Brandman on my backstage. I got this comic book signed by Scott Snyder. Got my certificate of authenticity. I'm very excited about it. I was very happy with this. I got one more coming up, another signed one coming up soon, and then I have another one I just ordered today. So even though I deleted the Whatnot app, you know what happened? Start looking at eBay, and I was like, crap. I don't have to go ahead and bid for it. I just say, hey, this is what I'm willing to pay. And people say, okay. Not fighting everybody in the world. So much smarter. Okay, let's see who's been in here real quick. Okay. We got Fernando in the building. What's good, fellas? He said, did y'all hear the report that Dr. Doom might survive Secret Wars and might be in a lot more future MCU movies? I did hear this.
I did hear about that, and then there's rumors about a recast, and then there's rumors about them wanting Downey to stick around. So you just never know. I think I think the best bet is just wait it out.
Hey, don't forget about the vertical screen. So you know, for you. Move over.
Me?
Yeah, move over. There we go. Get your beautiful face.
Okay, there we go.
Would you be okay if they recasted someone like, I like Cillian Murphy? Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, that's the way I feel like it should have been from the beginning. Unless there's going to have to be some explanation as to why Victor Von Doom looks like Tony Stark in this. So
I think they'll explain.
I'm also waiting out. Yeah, they said they're going to explain it. I heard they weren't going to explain it until Secret Wars, though.
Mm-hmm. It's possible that he might not even really remove his mask. That's entire Doomsday.
That would be awesome.
If
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, have a mask on.
And if he's committed to the role enough to not show his face, more respect to him.
Why would you pay that much money for a man that you don't see his face?
Exactly. It's let's face it, it's a lot of this has to do with the star power. So yeah.
I have other questions, but
come off at some point.
I have other questions, so I want to ask you real quick, just real quick answers.
Okay.
You've heard about the fact that both, Steve Rogers and Doom are on the Fantastic Four ship, right?
I have heard that.
That came from Daniel RPK. You also got John Campea talked about that. What do you think about that? Doesn't that kind of
I think that's
put a hole in that whole idea that Steve Rogers is the reason why Doom lost his family and all that other stuff? Doesn't that kind of put a hole in that?
It does. Yeah. Unless Doom abducts him, snatches him up or something like that.
But it seems like they're legally they both came at the same time. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
it seems weird.
I agree.
The collector says, "Hey, Brian Tank, did you guys get the link for the pre-order for Fallout Season 2 Steelbook? I already pre-ordered my copy. Fallout was fire, and I
Fallout
really
was
enjoyed
awesome.
It. But they're losing people watching this. So less viewers for Fallout, less viewers for Percy Jackson. I don't know if it's because there's so many streaming services or what, but we're not getting the same numbers that we used to get.
Which is crazy because I thought both seasons respectively were a little improvements over their predecessors. I thought I liked them more than the previous seasons.
I think Percy Jackson dropped 30 million viewers, and Fallout's about 17 million viewers or something like that.
It's a shame. It's a crying shame. Because I really enjoyed.
I agree.
Both of these seasons, I thought they were improvements over, and that's talking, and I say that as someone who absolutely loved the previous seasons too.
I don't know if I thought Fallout Season 2 was better than Season 1, but I think it was at least the same.
Yeah, at the absolute least, I could see that. Yeah. I like the way that it advanced things, and that finale was absolute fuego. It left me wanting more. I'm already in. Yeah, I need a release date for season 3, like stat. I need that. Okay. Give me the release date.
All right, we got Ace who says, "Good evening, everyone." Fernando, it makes sense because you do the reboot and still have Dr. Doom. Just have a different person playing them with a different face. So you can have Cillian Murphy be the new Dr. Doom, but you keep Dr. Doom alive. Hey, not killing your villains, especially your most important ones. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, Tank, if you're able to jump in, this would be a good time right here for this one.
Marvel likes to unceremoniously do away with a lot of the villains who should stick around for a while.
Main villains of a story should not die.
No,
I think most villains shouldn't die because
comic book.
Like the arch nemesis should not be a one-off.
Yeah, 100% with that. Oh man, but
that's what I
think. Ace said. Did you read the issue with Superman versus Homelander? That's the one Brian's holding up, the DC boss battle. Yeah, I read it.
Did they fight?
Yeah, I mean,
was it really a fight? You're gonna tell me? Hold on, let me see if I can find this page. That this page is.
I mean, did they fight? Sure.
It was
was it like a real fight?
2 pages, guys. It was like that's it. This is it. This is all you got.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was nothing.
Overall. I know I sent you guys like my like little thought. Overall, I was kind of disappointed in that issue, except for the Joker part. The Joker part was so stupid. I was laughing every. He has a tea party with the Annabelle doll, and then he gets mad at it for being too crazy, breaks the glass, and gets up in her face. And he keeps like, "Are you moving? Are you moving?" And then he like turns around, and the doll's gone, and he turns back around, and it's like right in his face. He's like, it was such a one-sided argument because he's obviously arguing to a doll. That was the most entertaining part of this issue. Overall, though, I thought it was kind of a waste.
It was okay. You know, well, all these variant covers for not as many reasons. But whatever. It is whatever.
Covers are cool. The Mortal Kombat thing was what? Up 1 page.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was saying while you were going, I said, this finally came in.
Nice.
Snyder.
Nice.
Finally got my first. Is it the first one? Yeah. Yep. Number 1. Yeah. Issue number 1. Yeah.
Nice.
So
that
was cool.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, I know you got a bunch of stuff, so I usually only get like, the absolute stuff, but I wind up picking up these two. Those are the Storm.
I got that one.
Yeah, with T'Challa, of course, and then the Wolverine variant cover with Wolverine and T'Challa.
Yep.
So I'm like, I know Brian got those, and then I really don't care.
I've been thinking about that Wolverine.
Yeah, I'm so far behind on the Wolverine. I was like, but I needed my Scotty Young because I got all his stuff, and this is but I really didn't care too much for
look good out
Magic and Colossus. So I got the Scotty Young cover, but I'm probably not going to pick up anymore because it was kind of like, bang. except for that Iron Man, because I know I see Sully in here. That Iron Man was good. It said like, and then the way it ended, I'm like, let's go. I'm like, this is gonna be a weekly buy.
That
for
final
me.
panel.
Yep.
That final panel, dude. I was like, holy crap.
I did not expect anything from it, but I guess the writer was like, he wrote a lot of previous Iron Man stuff. That's like some of the best Iron Man, supposedly. So, because I honestly, I really don't read too much Iron Man. You know, like a little bit here and there.
No one really does. I mean, Iron Man was a seed.
Yeah, he really was.
You know,
but this one was pretty good. They took a lot of RDJ, you know, and made it into him. And I love seeing Melinda May. Love seeing Melinda. I'm like, yes. Are we making Agents of Shield canon? Like in March? Because I was like,
I don't know if I want that, but okay, whatever.
I love Melinda May was great. May was great. I was like, at least her. Can we just get her? Because she needs to be around. She's just
I have said nothing.
You didn't like me?
I don't care about Agents of Shield at all. The entire series. And I think if you don't bring it all, then you can't just pick and choose. I'm not George Lucas. I'm not going and cherry picking stuff. So if you either have the story or you don't.
Yeah. I mean, they brought the character. I doubt they haven't really referenced anything from Agents of Shield yet. But the character, and I don't know if that character was in Marvel before Agents of Shield or she was made for the show. I really don't know. You know, like Coulson. I know Coulson. I don't think he was a Marvel comic character.
No, he was not. Coulson he was a random character they made into.
They made. Yeah. 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 May was the best part of Agent Shield. Yeah, she was awesome. But yeah, it was cool. Yeah. It was cool seeing her in the comics. May was made for the show. Okay, she was okay.
I think the first probably 2 seasons.
What's up, Sully?
I stuck with
Lawrence
with Agents of Shield, and after that they kind of lost me.
The first 3 or 4 seasons was pretty good. Once they killed Coulson, you know, it was kind of like, I'm done. And then they went into space and shit, and I was like, time traveled. I was like, yeah.
I was done with it.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Maybe the first one was fine, but I wasn't huge Agent of Shield people.
Once they stopped tying it into the actual Marvel stuff, and started doing its own thing. It was
because they didn't care. That's the problem. If they don't care, then why should I care?
Well, it's not that they cared. I just think like the MCU was doing so much stuff. There's no way the show could tell its own story and still be involved in this universe. So it just started doing its own thing. So, but I am not what's her the actress who played Daisy who played Quake.
Oh my god.
I'm not a fan of her. I'm sorry. I know she's from Chicago and everything. I just not a fan of her.
Why is her name slipping my mind?
I can't.
There's a lot of people from Chicago that are not my cup of tea still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's trying so hard to get into the MCU. She was, Quake should be in the MCU. I was like, no.
But once again, Tank, was going to tell you can't cherry pick. If you're going to want someone in it, you got to bring all of them in it, or you just don't bring any of them in.
Yeah. You can bring 1 or 2 characters. I don't mind.
You won't mind, but for continuity, if you're going to bring one, there's going to be someone who likes the other character. You might as well bring all of them, or just leave them out. You have so many characters that in regular in Marvel stuff that you haven't even brought out. Don't give me that.
Oh, yeah.
That's you see. Don't get. You don't get me started. Never mind.
You're not going to waste like a superhero character to be like Tony Stark's assistant, / bodyguard. You need to find a very specific character who's not big and kind of expendable.
Like and Widow to be
no. Oh hell, you're going to use a main. No, in the movies it worked. In the comic books, it will never work. That wouldn't make any sense. But yeah, you get somebody like Melinda May who's like, oh yeah, cool. Get this random character.
No, I think Pepper Potts being there, it kind of made sense and whatever. But
Brian on the ish. Yeah, we're super behind on it. Bring back Matt's
we're
laser shield.
only 100 right now, so 100 messages behind.
Yeah, we're like super behind. Chloe Bennett, thank you, Tony. Chloe Bennett. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of her. Yeah. She was wait, Anzo was saying Quick was good. She got better in later seasons. She got worse in later seasons. She got more and more annoying. Like when she thought she was like the leader of the group.
You guys,
I was like,
so that's why I just say, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then they wasted the mom, and then the Inhumans and all that. I was like, oh, what are you guys doing?
Inhumans were stupid. So that's what you touched on a part for me. The Inhumans pissed me off because it could have been good. It could have been good, and it
really could have.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounded so ill-conceived when they announced that it was going to be a series and it was going to be set on Earth and Hawaii. Everything about it just sounded tacky. Because originally they were going to make a movie. It was announced with this big MCU slate, like back in 2015, I believe, because that's when they announced Infinity War 1 and that it was going to be a two-parter. They announced Guardians 2. They announced a bunch of stuff. They said at the time that Inhumans was going to be a movie. They had announced like Thor. They had announced a bunch of stuff, but then just randomly out of the blue, they're like, "Oh, we're not going to make an Inhumans movie. We're going to make an Inhumans TV series." And then the more that came out about it, just sounded absolutely awful. And then they put out that like that group shot of the Inhumans, and I'm like, "Oh no."
Oh, because wasn't Vin Diesel was supposed to be Black Bolt? I think, right?
Yes,
that was the rumor.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
Black Bolt, which, well, I'm not like too big into the Inhumans, so I'm not even sure who'd I'd cast to play Black Bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just it really was. Yeah, they did it on the first episode too, if memory serves me correctly. Yeah,
that was just a bad show, like all around.
So, Anson Mount was a highlight of Inhumans.
Yeah, I thought he did. I thought he did a good job as Black Bolt. I thought it was cool in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness when they gave him his comic accurate suit. That was awesome.
And you like the way that he just died immediately?
Yeah, just
I was like, oh, okay, that's what we doing.
and they pretty much went like, yeah, each character like just the way each character just got folded. It was so hilarious. It was but you know, it was, I call it a Raimiism. It was kind of a Sam Raimiism, I thought.
There
also, like,
they're
not the real ones.
About.
Yeah.
So, Anzo loves Mac from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and he wants him to be, wasn't it Luke Cage? And I said, no. Just no.
I like the dude. I thought he was good
fine.
for Mac.
He's not Luke Cage. Why am I trying to get him Luke Cage? Like, what are we doing?
I know. We always bring it up, but yeah. So, Mama Bear, I was just watching the thing you sent. I saw stuff like that with the colors and the circles. Like that was kind of that's how you know who's gonna win and who's gonna lose, kind of thing. That's like at least a theory. But when it's right, it's right. What are you saying? What?
Oh boy.
Oh shit. What the heck are you talking about?
So much.
Yeah. No, this was him. But yeah, then the dude on the thing.
Oh yeah, let me pay attention.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. But oh man, colorism. Yeah. But
what?
Oh man,
kind of changed things. What do you guys think about? Daniel Rickman was talking about Thor and Storm teaming up for Avengers: Secret Wars. Would you like that?
Chris Evans was talking about it.
Chris Hemsworth was talking about it.
Hemsworth, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he brought it up.
So I think, what did he say? I think Thor would be like, oh, we're the same. We have something in common. The incredible wielding of weather pattern talent. Said, I'm going to make sure Holly is in the next one. Yeah, I highly doubt that's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's got some pull, but that might be.
Well, so that's the thing. Then Mark Ruffalo already revealed that he's going to be in Avengers: Secret War. The Chris Hemsworth is going to be in Secret War. That was the big thing Mark Ruffalo he accidentally let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah, but that's probably like the worst kept secret.
Because the idea was that he's going to die, and the way he's saying it is that he's not going to just be at the end of the movie. Is that he's going to be prominent in the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Because how's he going to turn to Rune King Thor? How's he going to go to Valhalla if he's alive the entire time?
And that's if that's what.
So is Rune King Thor not going to happen? There's so many things that are not going to happen. I mean, just with the idea that the Fantastic Four are bringing Dr. Doom and Steve Rogers on the same ship. If he wanted to kill Steve Rogers, he could have did it at the beginning of the movie. Yeah, movie over. I don't know. There's just a lot of things out there that we no longer know about what's going on. And I think that's going to be so much, because John Campea was talking about, I think by March, everyone's going to know what's going to happen in the movie. But there's so much misinformation out there. I don't know if you ever know what's truly going on in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was the one thing I heard was like that these trailers are not even in the movie. They're just trailers helping set up the movie. I'm like, I believe it. If it's in the movie, cool. But if it's not, like, I'm not gonna be angry about it. Like they showed us this, but it was like, a trailer specifically made to hype up the movie a year out of the movie. I'm like, yeah, I see it. I mean, for me right now, the only thing I believe is Ian McKellen saying
that Magneto blew up.
He destroyed New Jersey. I mean, that's really the only thing right now I kind of believe in.
It's like last week, I blew up New Jersey.
Yeah. He's like,
it's like, oh, okay, wow.
Yeah. Oh man, we got super chat. First super chat of the night from Travis.
What up, Travis?
Good evening, guys. Unironically, how would you feel if Michael covers There Must Be More to Life Than This and Rami Malek cameos as Freddy? Oh man, I didn't even think about that.
I don't think they do that. I think that when you talk about hits, that's not high enough on the list of hits to be on there.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting. But yeah, I think they're gonna more focus on Michael than anything else.
Dude.
Yeah.
When you look at it,
that'd be cool. That'd be interesting.
Does Coleman Domingo look like Joe Jackson for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate him already.
Yeah. You look like you beat your kids, man.
He got was that when you're like really into the role?
Yeah, he's a method actor. Method actor. Totally into it. I'm gonna go home and be. You ain't got no kids. I'm gonna go be someone else's kids. Joe, you can't do that.
Oh, that's even worse, man. It's even worse.
Oh man, that's so bad.
Yeah. But we appreciate the super chat for sure. There we go. Give one of these.
He's the best. Love it.
Appreciate that. Was he as who? He's too old.
So Stacey said, or Akers said, I don't know these names, but Akers said, yeah, we should have Wesley Snipes play Anzo in the movie. Said Wesley Snipes too old. I'm like, Wesley Snipes still looks good for his age, man. You'd be lucky to get Wesley Snipes, the fourth degree black belt, Still got a 6-pack at 62 years old. Bruh, you better take
like-
that and run with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
it'll be like, what? Like, I'm winning in life if somebody of that caliber wants to play me.
Like plays me in a biopic.
Yeah, exactly.
You won. You did it.
Yeah, I'm gonna win an award for playing Joe. I mean, he might, man. There's gonna be a bunch of people I think that might be up for
It's
some
Coleman
awards for that movie.
Domingo. So
Yeah.
He looks so it's scary how much he looks like him. It's like the
Yep.
prosthetics and all that stuff. I was like,
Jonathan Majors.
can play me.
Yeah.
Well, you can wake up, pinch yourself, you can wake up now.
Yeah, right. Oh man. Era Sully said thoughts on the upcoming Lobo #1 and Century #1 issues might be in my next pull list. Lobo, I'm for sure getting because Scotty Young is writing it. And I like Lobo. And I like after the DCKO stuff, I'm curious to see what happens with his character, with losing his immortality.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I like when Scotty writes stuff. He doesn't write too much stuff. But I'm curious. He's not drawing it. But the Century. I'm right now. I'm
Century.
Cyclops #1. I'm excited for.
Mm-hmm. I ordered
absolutely
multiple variant covers of Cyclops.
A few, same. But right now I'm kind of like the Daredevil. I'm interested in, even though it's getting a lot of hate because a woman is writing it. So therefore it's gonna suck. But I'm interested in that.
Boy, that's crazy.
She's gonna be at C2E2.
Writes it. Yeah, I don't care who or what writes it as long as it's quality. Who cares?
Bro.
Yeah. I mean, if it sucks, it sucks. But
talking about C2E2, I'm saving all my pennies because I'm going to Elizabeth Olsen. I don't care. I don't even know why I want to have a sign. I'm gonna say, hey, just sign right here over my heart. Yes.
Yeah.
just sign that. I'm good. You sure? Yes, 100%.
Oh well, you got that. Find a nice issue of the Sorcerer Supreme #1.
So actually, I lied. I actually have the perfect one that I want her to sign.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Sully, I'm more interested in all the DC stuff because Deathstroke, Terminator. I'm hyped on that. I think that's gonna be really interesting because it's supposed to be like old school, like kind of high action kind of craziness. And Batgirl, or not too much. There's another one on that next level one that I was kind of hyped for. But yeah, but Cyclops for sure is on my list. Darth Maul is on my list. Lobo's on my list. Bleeding Hearts comes out next week from Dennis Camp. I'm getting that because that man has just been writing everything that's been amazing.
Oh,
so there you go.
Yeah,
it's
and it's a Virgin cover. Oh, 100%.
Nice. Hell yeah, I ever signed that, man.
That's exactly what's happening.
Because I'm like, there has to be a cover where it's her, right? She's so popular.
Exactly. I was laughing what Tony just said.
Just watching it. So you see like exclamation points. That's the
no.
I love the No More Mutants comic. Was that House of M?
I think they're going to change. I have the House of M too, so I could do that. But with her whispering the No More Mutant thing, that's cool. But I'm thinking that they're going to change that and make her into a mutant, and she's going to be like all 4 mutants. So just go the total 180.
Yeah, like I said, that's the video I saw where they're just like, instead of No More Mutants, you just put no comma more mutants. It was like that
you stop.
That works.
No
more mutants. Yeah, that will work so much, and then it's boom, X-Men appear. Yeah. Because I can imagine her being in like Secret Wars and like a bunch of people are dead, and she's part of the reason like why everything reboots into one world. Like I thought that would be
not Franklin Richards.
He's still. I mean, they would have to find a variant or age him up somehow. Time dilation or some shit. Because I mean, he's what?
He could just be a kid and do it.
What?
Because Franklin Richards because he's already 5 or 6.
Yeah,
right
at
now
the end of
in this
the
movie.
movie.
So that's actually old enough for Franklin.
Because it was a 4-year jump. It was a 4-year jump. So yeah, a little over. Yeah, you're right. About 5 because they had him for a little bit at that point.
So
right?
he should be old enough to be able to do it by himself.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw this one. It's like who you cast as Jan Jackson biopic. It's like Zendaya.
No, Janet Jackson's fine, and Janet Jackson's thick. Like no. Oh my god,
Zendaya's great. She's not Jan Jackson.
Zendaya's great, but I don't want to see her in everything necessarily.
Yeah.
Even though I do want to see the new movie she's going to come out with. I thought that was pretty good. The one with
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Yeah, I actually want to see that.
Still haven't seen that trailer, by the way.
Yeah, we should watch that trailer.
That trailer was hilarious. They were like,
I haven't seen it.
I'm not going to tell you guys what she says, but it's so funny because they're playing Truth or Dare. So we're going to get married. You should tell us the craziest thing you've ever done. That's what it starts. That was really good.
That's funny. Yeah, we'll watch that trailer. But yeah, we for sure got to talk about Knights of the Seven Kingdom. Get caught up on that because that's like half over already, right?
I actually would like to do that next.
Yeah, we could do that next. Finish Fallout. We got the finale for Fallout, which we were talking about was great. And then watch a couple trailers. I haven't watched any movies, man. I just, Send Help is on my list. I plan on watching that this weekend.
I watched half of it so far.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude.
I heard good things. And I've heard a lot of what Brandman said. Where like there's that scene where you're like, ooh.
Yeah. Raimi's crazy.
It's very Sam Raimi is just on another level and has been since the 80s.
Dude, yeah. I'm like, really? Okay.
So I got real quick. I have all this shit right by me. I have a new sweater, and it's just all black, which is what I wanted because I have a shit ton of patches I wanted to put on, like that I just been sitting on. So I got my Ghostbusters, got my Attack on Titan, I got like the 709 Stormtrooper shit.
Yep.
And then I know Brian would like that one. I got the.
Oh man, so I love
it.
Did
you get the Valentine's Day special?
1,000,000,000% yes.
You gotta tell me what it's about because I mean I wasn't gonna buy it, but I'm kind of curious to know what it's about because that just seems silly.
Right here, I have it. It's in my pile still.
Did you get any of the blind? I think there are blind bags for that.
So I only got 2 blind bags. I have not opened them yet.
Okay, man. Oh, before we go, so obviously we're all getting back into comic books and stuff like that.
Never left.
And yeah. And I was watching somebody talking about like we need to end because there's only 2 ages of comic books. There's the Silver Age stuff, which is all the older stuff, and then the modern. And then modern is like from I think the 70s. I think
so from
to now.
I want to say 1978 is modern age in comics. Let me see. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. So somebody was like, we need to end that from 1985 to present.
So Silver Age is 50. So that's weird because Silver Age is only 1956 to 1970.
Yeah. So somebody was like saying like the modern age has gone on too long. Like we need to end it at some point and start, calling other stuff. So I forgot what year he said, but you start off in whatever year he said. He goes, and that was the year we start calling it the variant age because that year was like the year where variants just exploded, and now you have like 20 different variants, and it was like I'm like that's not bad, and that would have been about like 20-ish, not 20, about almost 20 years ago. I think he said I think it was like 2008 or so is when the variants really started popping off, and then like 2012 is like there was so many variants, and then now shit, there's like 20 variants for all the absolute stuff in each issue, at least.
But I always thought that they were going to change some of the stuff that was in the past. So like instead of it always be modern age really just talked about the size of the comic book. That's what the change. So the modern age was the size of the comic book.
Yeah.
If you want to change it for the transitional periods, I heard someone call it from 84 to like 91, like the Copper Age. So Silver Age, you have the Copper Age, because you have Golden Age comics, you have Silver Age comics, go Copper Age, go Chromium Age, which is like 92 2001, and then they have the Digital Age is the Modern Age, because once you started having comic books on digital, that's your really modern age. So modern should just move down.
Modern should just be what's happening right now.
It is. So it's called
like
modern.
Placeholder.
So how can you not call it modern?
Yeah,
modern. Because all modern it was the size of the comic book. Because when we were Silver Ages, they were a little bit wider. So if you ever do like, because I bag and board a lot of my stuff, if you ever have the Silver Age ones, they're a little bit wider, a little bit fatter. So that's kind of where that comes from.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the varying age, and then he said like the new age, like if it keeps continuing, it'd be like the blind bag age. Because right now, over like the last 2 years, blind bags they're cool. It's overdone already. Like I'm just like we've been getting into comics over the last like 6 months. I'm over blind bags. Like
I don't think you can ever use modern ages in passing.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't think you could ever.
I get that.
Say, well, it's not the modern age thing. That this can't be a past thing. It just can't.
Yeah.
Modern time is now.
Is
now.
So
it's kind of like you can't now say that that's not modern. You just have to go back, because the Silver Age wasn't called the Silver Age until after we got here.
Yeah,
we went back and called it that. Just to explain what this thing is. So the Digital Age I understand, because that's what digital kind of blew up. But I don't know if you could do a non-modern, like non-time, present time as modern age. I don't know. If
Yeah. Let's see that.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Oh
man. But yeah, we're obviously big into comics right now. I know. Hopefully, I know we were talking about like doing something for comics. So we'll see how that goes.
I think that'll be
some
fun.
time back on my hand.
Yeah, exactly. When you have time, man.
And you know what? It would keep me on a schedule too with finishing comics when I should finish them.
Dude, I still have,
and I wouldn't
like. I haven't finished Ultimate Spider-Man yet.
Okay. Is it because you don't want it to end, or you just haven't got to it yet?
So I've only read up to 23, and I think 20, because I don't think it's going to end there. I think they're going to continue it. I think it's going to be the one that keeps on going afterwards.
Yeah,
it'd be awesome if they did.
Yeah,
I'd love for them to continue that.
100% right. Where I saw Send Help is rated not safe for Brian. 100%. I'm watching it, and my wife is looking at me and said, "Why are you the one watching this?" I'm like, I don't know.
I like what Fernando said. Send Help is really good if you enjoy Drag Me to Hell, which I love that movie.
Right. Yeah, you know me.
It's very. You know what I like about Sam Raimi is that like he'll make like a big like Hollywood movie every couple years, and then he'll go back to doing old school Raimi stuff. It's like he never went 100% Hollywood. Like he's got the Spider-Man trilogy to his name, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I think he did that one Wizard of Oz movie, which was just okay. But then in between that, he did Oz the Great and Powerful. If memory serves me correctly. Which, if you go back and watch, is basically PG-13 version of Army of Darkness. But like it's like it's almost like blow by blow Army of Darkness if you go back and look closely. But
that's fun.
But yeah, and then every couple of years, he'll do like a Drag Me to Hell or a Send Help or like he'll still do Raimi stuff.
Yeah. You got to, man.
Yeah.
And for somebody like him, I feel like it's what keeps him going, Like I'll do one for you and then one for me. All right. Say solution 60. Tell him it's to run across the water.
100%.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. How's your day going? I'm glad it's coming to the end of the week for sure.
Yeah, no, I gotta.
Had a hell of a run, man. You had a hell of a run.
Yeah.
Well, you too, man. I know you've been like going crazy with work.
Yeah.
Now, Brandman's been busy too.
Yeah. So. And then like I'm telling myself right now I may or may not do something for Super Bowl. I may go to a friend's Super Bowl party, but I got to figure out what to make for it. That's like easy enough.
Yeah.
Super Bowl's also my sister's birthday, so I gotta figure out a lot.
Yeah.
I'll do a double whammy, man.
Yeah, I got to come over with some presents. I haven't been working too much.
Casino night tomorrow. Nice.
That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? That's why I love doing poker. So, you know, I want to have a poker night and have everyone in my basement is do some fun stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Iron Lung I love Markiplier. I think he's like a pretty great dude. I've watched him play the game that the movie's based off of that he did it for. I read was it Sunday night or something like that, Sunday afternoon. It was already at $17 million. Damn. That's 5 times its budget by Sunday. So, and I was following him on Instagram and stuff like that, and different reels, and he's like, I'm coming for you, Raimi, like, because obviously, you know, Send Help was number 1. Iron Lung was getting it up there, you know, so. You know, it would have been cool, but I do want to see Iron Lung just because I want to support Markiplier, you know.
Yeah,
and I heard it's a pretty okay movie.
I heard it's solid, and the more that I hear about it, the more I kind of want to get out and support it too.
Yeah,
and
critics gave it shit. They think they give it a low number, but audience is like 90 something.
I know. He got a lot of voice actors to star in it, which for whatever reason I just find really, really interesting.
Yeah. Thanks for subscribe.
I appreciate
a lot of like well-known voice actors play appreciate it. Which I think is cool. So
yeah. I mean, he knows a bunch of people. So
I guess you guys know what happened 10 years ago.
Yeah,
2 days ago. I mean 10 years from the date from
what's that?
Tuesday. Something that happened in the MCU. It was Dr. Strange's car accident.
Oh, 10 years ago?
10 years ago on Tuesday. Dr. Strange's car accident.
2016.
Wow, 2016. It's crazy. We old.
I know, right?
That's what happens when
I'm sorry.
What happens when you text while you're driving
and drive crazy and
get your hands all jacked up, right? Yeah. Mm.
That should be the ad for like don't text or you drive or you become Doctor Strange.
That would be great doing. Oh my god, yeah, I'm okay with that.
I was like,
get magic powers.
Yeah, right. What's up, Sheen?
Sheen, what's up, man?
Oh man, all right. Is it? Sorry. You make your car go to White Castle, you go get 2 Crave cases, and you go to wherever that party is. That for you.
I could do that. I could do that. You know, so it's funny. So I have a self-driving car, wherever, and now it kind of I can send it to pick up medicine.
Nice.
It could go. I could type in the address and it will go pick up the medicine, and you call them up, and the window will go down at the window. They put the medicine inside, and the window will go up, and it come back.
That's crazy.
I don't think I'm ever cool.
Would you
do that?
If you consume enough White Castle, you wouldn't need a car to go anywhere. You just the gas would basically propel you.
It will.
Brian is a Black Tony Stark.
Basically be like the Rocketeer.
But it's so funny because my father-in-law had to drop me and my girlfriend off at the doctor's, and we were talking about how White Castle uses real eggs for their breakfast sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
So when he picked us up, he came in with like 2 breakfast sandwiches. I inhaled those fucking things.
So it's real eggs, but not real meat.
Well, they don't use they use sausage patties, and I know what like the sausage patties they use is the Swan something.
The Swanson. Oh,
It's not it's like Swanson. It's the one. I know they sell it at at Sam's Club.
Mm-hmm.
But the meat, I know the meat, the actual like meat that they use for their sandwich.
No, it's not real meat, and that's what I lied to you.
That's why it goes
Not
right through.
Real beef.
Yeah, it's meat. It's not. Yeah. That's why they drown it in a bunch of onions.
You want to know what it is?
I don't even want to know.
Okay.
It was a horse.
No. It's still cattle. It's still cattle.
Wait, what is it? Bull? I don't know how much more cattle.
Yak.
Yak? Oh, okay. That's not horrible.
But the standards aren't the same. So to use that because the standards aren't the same as it is with beef.
Mm-hmm.
Pure beef from that.
Yeah. I mean, right now the FDA is, non-existent. So,
hey, never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Never mind.
Make sure you have a good in-house. Make sure you got a good in-house inspector. Yeah. Which is funny because we were just talking about that too. Like, I was like, I never had elk. I want elk. I never tried elk. I tried.
I have a lot of that stuff in my freezer. You could have it.
I mean, I'll probably be the only one eating it with the elk. Because I had deer. When I was in Peru, I had guinea pig, frog. I had gator.
Mm-hmm.
Snake. Like I had
you have ox because we have oxtail stuff.
Yeah, oxtails. Yeah. But I never had an elk.
Ostrich.
Bison.
Ostrich burgers are really good.
Ostrich burgers are really good. Bison burgers are really good too.
Mm-hmm. I love really bison burgers. Those I really like.
Yeah. That way, peanut butter chocolate custard good.
No.
No. I never had one. I just assume it's peanut butter and chocolate.
Well, so real custard. So I make custard, at Culver's, whatever.
Mm.
So what you do is you do peanut butter custard. So what you do is you get the peanut butter, you melt it, you string it in there. So when you put it in, so that's the custard comes out as peanut butter. You mix it up really, really well because it gets stuck into the holes as it comes out. But if you do that, that's good. So then what they do for the jelly will be actually strawberry preserves. But we only use fresh fruit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it just tastes very weird, and it doesn't mesh very well.
Doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. I think would be past the Fear Factor food challenge. Honestly, I tried a lot of that at Taste of Chicago. The last time I've been to Taste of Chicago, it wasn't as
it's coming back
as big, not as big, but I would say as daring before. But back in the day, man, Taste Chicago would have a bunch of different random shit, which is like a food thing. Is it?
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. But yeah, you put anything in a burger?
It's gonna be back. Yeah, July.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, for you, it's like walking down the block. I'm gonna stroll.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a 10-minute walk for me.
Well, yeah. The weirdest one. What you want? The bison is pretty good. The weirdest one was guinea pig because in Peru it's like chicken down there because like just everyone has guinea pigs like running around. Like they have chickens here. So
that sounds like
over there.
Guinea pigs sound like rat. It sounds like I'm eating rat. I'm good.
It's just like dark. I mean, I went to a few different places when I was in Peru that's served it differently. Like one had it like chopped up, so it was like, it looked like chicken chunks. One had it as like, here's the whole fucking guinea pig head. The teeth and everything. I was like, that makes it different. That makes it a little harder to eat, man. So, but it's staring at me. But yeah, I think a cuy, I think it's called in Peru. Cuy. Yeah, it was just like it tastes like jerky chicken kind of. It didn't really have like a taste to it, but it was just.
Bro, you lost me.
I mean, so it was in high school. Me and my one friend were kind of assholes. We were saying because one of our other girls that was going with us had a guinea pig pet at home.
No,
So
no.
we found out the
Fluffy.
pet name,
No,
and
Fluffy.
it was Piglet.
Oh,
remember that.
no.
And we were like, I'm gonna eat Piglet's arm. Wow.
Yeah, you got punched in the face.
Oh yeah, no, we got in trouble for sure. I felt bad. We made her cry. I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
That is a public service announcement. Kids are terrible. And
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, the best Polish hoagie in Taste Chicago. Taste Chicago used to be like legit, man. Like I remember growing up going there.
Yeah.
everything. We spent all type of money going there and enjoying being out there, and then watch the fireworks and boy,
Yeah.
get the cherries, get your corn, then get all the random stuff, whatever, just tasting stuff. 3 tickets, you get you all type of stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
Yeah. Take his head down to Australia, eat Kangaroo Jack. I feel like Kangaroo might be a little too, I don't know, because it's like kangaroos are super jacked, man. Like they're a lot of muscle.
So tough. It's like,
Yeah,
you know,
they're crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. They're super jacked.
Yeah. Like encountering one of those would be scary.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever seen that video of the dude like he's recording one and it's like outside their house and it's just standing there like flexing on them? Like, let me in, bitch.
Yeah. Like run this fade.
Exactly.
And this is why we don't get to talk about the Knights of the
I know.
Seven Fallout right here, guys.
This
This is why.
the animals.
Ever ask why we don't get to the stuff we're supposed to get to? Right there. Explanation.
Yep. All right. Went to New Zealand 20 years ago with friends. Oh, that's on my.
Dude,
That's on my.
that's so awesome. I would love to go to New Zealand. I'd love to go to Australia. I don't know if I can stay on a plane for 20 hours.
Yeah. Oh.
It's not too bad.
Bro, you're smaller. For me,
Sure.
I feel like I'm in a can, and then I got to sit in a seat, bro. It'd be torture.
Or get that airline where it's like a little pod and it's just like it's like a little bedroom.
But no, the pods are still small and they're very tight. And I don't know if I can even laying down, you're still like a sausage inside. Like, you know, it's like being an MRI for like 20 hours. I don't know if I can do it, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's Sully went there too 15 years ago, had a blast. I want to go there so bad. Air Emirates. There you go. Base. Yeah.
You need to have a bar. I need to be able to walk down underneath the second level of the airplane and have a bar and then get drunk and then be good.
There we go. Mama Bear, 100%. I was just gonna say 2 things: Hobbiton and New Zealand All Blacks game. That would be the only things on my 100% I have to do list. You know,
I read the
after
book.
that, whatever.
I read the book. It's called He Who Fights for Monsters, and he's from Australia, and there's a couple of New Zealand guys in the book, and he says to them, like, they haven't been back at home for like 15 years, and they're about to go back at home. He says, Taika, I gotta tell you something. New Zealand is terrible all of a sudden at rugby. And he says, and they say all the All Blacks are now all white. There's not a black guy on the team. It's the worst thing. It's the worst thing in the world. I thought it was funny to me. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. I seen the fucking D list, you know, the D squad, basically like one of the lowest squads on the All Blacks play USA, and they just destroyed the USA. And that's not even their best players, man. Yeah. You know, and it's like our best of the best in the USA. And I mean,
our best go play football.
Yeah.
You know, so you're sharing stuff. So
yeah.
Imagine Ray Lewis.
But it's all different, man. If the way you tackle in football, you can't tackle like that in rugby. You can't.
I don't care what it is. Rugby, Ray Lewis killed a guy. That's right. That's right.
Oh, I gotta show you that one picture. So there's like a big famous picture where a guy's getting tackled, and as he's getting tackled, the dude's thumb is inside the guy's eyeball, like inside.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So it's gnarly, man. It's
I
gnarly.
can't handle stuff like
You said the all black except for white guy. Isn't that false advertisement?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Crocodile Dundee will hunt tank. He'll get me without even trying. I was like, just give me.
I said, me and Brandman been running around like crazy, and then Tank's been running around in a circle because he can't actually run on the legs.
Oh my god.
It's just it's spinning. He's spinning.
Yeah. I got all my staples removed. So
Oh, really?
the healing's pretty the healing it's fairly like at least the actual incision is pretty much like healed. You know, like by the end of next week it should be like kind of pretty much all gone. You know, now it's all the innards that I got to work on. But,
me and my boy had the same type of we understand each other.
Oh man.
Oh man.
All right, let's check it out. Check out this stuff.
Whoops.
Oh man.
Alarm going on. My bad.
All right, I was like right when we were about to like do actual content.
It waited right for the second to say, oh, here we go.
I figured it was probably work or something. Oh man. All right.
Let's do something.
It's bear humor. All right. Yeah. Let's talk Knights of the Seven Kingdom, then we'll talk Fallout, and then maybe watch a couple trailers. Because there's that War Machine that came out.
Okay. Which looks good.
The one you were saying like earlier.
The one with Zendaya.
Zendaya? Yeah. I haven't seen that trailer yet.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I've been staying away from the trailers. So
yeah.
I actually saw it. How did I see it? I think it would come when I was watching Fallout. Yeah, so I don't know.
Watch one of that. Sounds good. So we're gonna talk about the first 3 episodes of Knights of Seven Kingdom.
I mean, do you really need to see talk about the first one? I mean,
you're not wrong.
Nothing happened, but whatever. Let's go. Let's talk about Dunkin' Egg.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be like very quick, and then episode 3. Man, where's Dave? Where we at? All right, let's get going. All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is Tim Kramer. We're Brandman Brandon over here, Brian the Grizzly over here, and we're gonna talk about and catch up on a Night of the Seven Kingdoms, episode 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna get all situated. So, episode 1, the Hedge Knight. Episode 2, Hard Salt Beef, and then episode 3, the Squire. So we're gonna get caught up with those. Yeah. So, if you haven't watched it, hit pause. Go check it out. Come back and join the conversation. But we'll start off with Brandman over here. What you think about this Game of Thrones spinoff so far?
This was so far, like for a minute, it took me a little bit to warm to it. I think the first episode I thought was just kind of okay. The second episode I think I liked a little bit more than that. And then this third one I liked even more than both. I think this third one really started to kind of really get my attention and engage me. I'm starting to like the whole relationship between Dunk and Egg. I think Egg is probably my favorite character on the show, and he's definitely my favorite, my most favorite acted character on the show. I think that kid's just crushing it. I think he's really good. Yeah. I've never picked up a George R.R. Martin book in my life, so I'm not going to pretend like I know a whole lot about this universe, save from the Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon series. but I think I like this one a little bit more. It's not going all over the place. It's just more of a straightforward and streamlined story, which I kind of appreciate. And I like that it's a little bit smaller. I like in this episode it seems like there's, like kind of the reveal near the end. I was like, "Oh, okay." It's but even though it does lend itself to the bigger Game of Thrones universe, it's still very focused on what it's doing. It's still very centered. And I like that it's a little bit smaller, and yeah, it's really kind of drawing me more with each episode. So I'm definitely going to be sticking with it the entire season.
Okay. What are you, Brian?
So
Think about it so far.
The first episode was just like A Knight's Tale. The beginning of that, that's all it was. Oh, my lord died. I'm going to try to pretend to be a knight. I'm trying to figure this stuff out, and I'm going to try to get into, do all this stuff. And it was just 44 minutes of very slow stuff going on, and no one really cared. But I think you needed it to get to the point where, I mean, the only thing that important that happened in episode 1 was that he meets a boy named Egg, who offers to be a squire. He says no. He comes anyway. So whatever.
Yeah.
And that's basically episode 1. All right, episode 2, I think it was a little bit more interesting because now Dunk is trying to appeal to all these other people, I guess other lords, other knights, to try to say they remember his, I guess it'll be his, his head knight. I don't know what it'll be called because he's the apprentice, for what it will be. But he's trying to, do they remember him? And he's, oh yeah, do you remember? Yeah. And no one said they remembered him, and no one cared that he wasn't a memorable knight. And you kind of start to figure out what type of person this guy was. He was a bigger guy, but he lived to 60 years old, and no one remembers him. That was something that's kind of stuck with me. And then when Targaryens kind of come, you start seeing these some of the Targaryens, half of them are assholes, and just exactly how you expect them to be.
As we're used to.
Yeah. And then you start seeing, Dunk sees the moment, I guess would be the answer, to kind of go talk to Prince Baylor, and it worked. And he said he remembered him, and it's into at least allowed to be into the tournament. I thought that was pretty good. And then we get to 3. When you get more of the tournament stuff, you see more about the stories. When Dunk finds that girl that he likes, whatever she's like, and he has her paint his own emblem and all this stuff, and that was really interesting. And you start to feel something's different about Egg, and he's enjoying these stories like he's never been around any of these stories before. He never talks about his parents or any of that stuff, but he says a few things. He says a couple of statements that make you feel like something's going on with him. Who is he? Even when the Targaryens came in, he kind of ran off.
He kept kind of hiding his face, and
someone's going to know him. And then when we got that reveal at the end of the episode was pretty fire. I enjoyed what we saw, and it's funny. As much as I knew something was going on, I had no idea that was going to happen. And I might be in the minority, but I had no clue, no idea what was happening, and it was cool. It was very cool. Man, I'm excited to see the next episode because I want to know what comes of it. Does Duncan become his protector? He becomes a real knight because he's protected. What happens of him from him? And I'm excited.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, episode 1 and 2 were kind of like, straightforward, nothing crazy. Episode 3 is when the good stuff started happening, and very much like you guys, I didn't read the books. I don't know. I'm not too deep into the lore, but I knew something was up with Egg. I knew something was up with Egg, and I know I told you guys before, off air, when he got caught on the horse, I think wearing the armor or something of Dunk. And he's like, hey, and he's like, oh, sorry, my lord. And that was the thing, is he said, my lord. And I remember from Game of Thrones, the Lannister dad, told Arya, he's like, oh, my lord is what the lower people say if she's pretending to be a nobody, and she said my lord, so I was like, he said my, not like, so it was like he's somebody important, but after, because then I had to go back and rewind, because in the third episode, you get the big reveal at the end, which we'll say what it is in a little bit, but after the reveal, I went back, because earlier in the episode, like, a fortune teller told him something.
So you're going to become king.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was like, but then also it was like, what happens after that? What happens after, like his entire life. And then he also told Dunk what's going to happen to his life, So Dunk just kind of like laughed it off. He's like, here's money. Thanks for the laugh, And meanwhile, like, Egg is like, what?
He's like,
oh,
how does she know?
Yeah. So, and then something like I didn't really think about, I was like, yeah, whatever. I was kind of like seeing, like, on Dunk's side, like, also crazy lady saying something. And then the reveal happened, and I was like, oh, so you just told us what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, you told us the future of the show. Obviously probably not this, but down the road. But I thought that was kind of interesting. But now that I know this information at the end, going back and thinking about all the other times, and watching people talk about, like, oh, here's other times they talked about these characters in previous shows. I was like, oh, well, specifically Game of Thrones, because House of Dragon is the prequel to this. But I was like, oh, okay, like that's interesting, but yeah, but I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it. The first one was a little slow. Second one was a little bit better. The third one was really good. So I'm kind of excited to see where the second half of the season kind of goes now that we got everything out there, So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see where it goes. So one thing for me before we get into the likes, I'll start off with the likes, is their chemistry between the guy who plays Dunk and the kid who plays Egg. Like, they're so good, like feeding off of each other, and you get this whole, like, a nobody peasant wannabe knight with a guy who is important, or a kid who is important that wants to be a nobody, so it's like you get that relationship, and now you understand it, and there's this really cool back and forth, and I was like, and then finding out, like, off screen, like, the guy who played Dunk, like, really went out of his way to be cool with this kid. It's like, hey, we're gonna be on screen, so let's go play video games, let's go hang out, and let's, like, kind of build a little relationship.
Rapport,
and it definitely shows in the show. Definitely shows in the show. So Brandman, any things you might have liked, like, specifically about the show
in particular that I like about the show?
If not, no worries. Into it.
Just the I like a lot of the costuming. I like a lot of the locales.
Yeah.
I like the I'd say the costuming is probably my favorite thing about it, apart from the child actor who's playing Egg. His name's kind of escaping me right now.
Yeah.
But I like,
I just had it. Dexter Soul Ansel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his name.
Dexter.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the I really like the costuming, especially in contrast to what we're used to from this universe. It's a little grimier. It's a little more, exactly like Brian said. Some of it reminds me of A Knight's Tale. The costuming in particular. You know, so yeah, I'd say that. And the acting between the two leads, I really like them.
Yeah.
Their whole relationship and their back and forth is really good. Particularly in this episode, it kind of seemed like Sir Duncan was becoming more of a protective, kind of like brotherly or father figure, especially during the jousting event. He takes Egg away. He's like, you didn't need to see that. That was probably one of my more favorite moments between the two of them.
Yeah.
Even
like,
I'd say those are my.
even as it goes past that, where Dunk was like, "Yeah, it was an accident," and Egg is like, "That was not an accident," you know, and it just kind of like,
but it's also like Egg knew him.
Yes, yes, he knew that was an accident, but also it shows like Dunk wants to believe. You know, that's what I felt was like he wants to believe in good in people. He's like, "Oh, a knight won't do that. That's not what a knight does. A knight is an honorable person." You know, and I feel like he has this idea of what a knight is, where a knight is like this, you know, knight in shining armor kind of thing, you know, like this like fairy tale that you know he kind of got, you know, because he even does it with his old with his lord, you know. He thought like this guy was great. I was like, dude, he beat the shit out of you all the time, you know, like he was drunk all the time, you know, but he just still perceived it, always talks about him like he was this great man, you know, when no one remembers him, you know. So I that's why I think like Dunk is like not naive, but tries to believe like
he has
the good in people.
Yeah, and he has a very specific image in his mind of what a knight is, because he aspires to be one himself so much.
Yeah, because it's like, if they're the bad guys, if they're doing bad guy shit, then why do I want to be one of them? So for him, you know, that's what I kind of got from it, because I was like, because at first I thought it was Dunk kind of like, oh no, that's not an accident, trying to comfort Egg, but then later on when he talks to the other dude as they're drinking, he kind of like, he's like, no, like he wants to believe it. He goes, but why would it be an accident? I was like, oh wait, you believe it? Like, you really think it was an accident? Because that's what changed my mind about it. It was like, oh shit, okay, Dunk.
It's interesting you said that, because what I always thought was that for commoners to say anything about royalty, that you do not say, this is what you do. You're playing, you're trained. You do not say anything about royalty, and that this is what it is. No, he's going to be. It was definitely an accident, because they're above reproach, and that you've been trained that way. And if you're going to be
I don't know why he just left altogether. Didn't even back out. Well, so when he comes back, he'll finish his sentence. But I get what he was saying. You know, like you don't want to, that you respect the higher ups as you know, as a lower commoner person. You like, oh no, the high ups look out for us. You know, when he comes back, I do want to bring up. I was like, but the end of the episode kind of proves otherwise. You know. But it could be just a heated moment, kind of where Dunk is kind of, you know, where's his emotion on his sleeve kind of thing. But but yeah, while we wait for Brian to come back, hopefully he doesn't lose his whole like internet like he did last time. We'll get some of the comments. Tamika saying they have great chemistry. They do. They do. Well, I'm gonna go get back to the movie I'm watching. All right, Collector, appreciate it. Also, I saw this. Well, now I saw it because he said it. So if you are watching the show, Friday night is when they're gonna be playing the newest episode, because Sunday is when it usually airs, and the Super Bowl, and obviously they don't want to compete against Super Bowl because they would get 0 ratings. You know, so yeah. But
yeah, no one's gonna be thinking about that show.
Yeah. Yeah, no way. Yeah, so it's gonna come out on Friday. So if you are watching it, so appreciate that, Collector. Tamika said Dunk is innocent. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. We're gonna go on. I saw that. Bless his little heart, Dunk. He's so green. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing how they progress with Dunk. I don't know. Do you think this will be a one-off season?
I don't think so. I know the writer, or the showrunner, whoever is in charge of the show, they're saying they want like different sections of this. So they want 3 to 5 seasons for this section. Then they want to skip 10 years and do 3 to 5 seasons for that section, and then skip 10 more years and do 3 to 5 seasons for that. You know, so you're kind of going throughout their entire life, you know, and that's a lot. Yeah, but
I like the ambition.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a vision. But yeah, but I think we're gonna do. Is it confirmed a second season? Let me see. Because there's only 6 episodes. I mean, I feel like that's so, and they're only 30 minutes. So for like Game of Thrones, they got to be like saving so much money compared to like a normal Game of Thrones show.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely agree in that regard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see if there's a season 2 confirmed or not. HBO has officially renewed Knights of the Seven Kingdom for a second season. It's expected to premiere in 2027. It's according to Deadline. So there you go. At least getting one more season.
And I know that I'm kind of putting my eggs in all my eggs in one basket. Well, I want to wait until the end of the season before I'm like, oh, I'm game for another. Because they kind of the upward hill they're rolling on. I enjoyed each episode more than the previous. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like, I'd be game for another season.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you were
So
breaking up or
wait it out
just
and
on my
wait
end.
it out and see.
He's breaking up, and move to the other end of the camera.
It's I do
No,
the same
no,
thing,
not
man.
you take. You can't.
No, I know,
But
Brandman.
he can't.
Like this right here, this is like my comfortable position.
He goes from here and then goes here.
I'll
Further out.
try it on this
Further
side.
out. Where is he at?
Yeah. But if I go like this, I kind of like feel like Vincent D'Onofrio in Men in Black, when he's like trying to get comfortable and like natural looking,
Just
That's natural look. Okay.
yeah, but you are breaking up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of going in and out a little bit. The audio.
Like I'm telling you, like.
Yeah. Right.
He's freezing slowly. Yeah.
Oh really?
There's a little bit
going on with my audio here.
I know we're supposed to be talking about this, but I got kicked out of everything.
That's what I figured.
Logged me out of so everything was still working. I just got logged out of my email.
Oh damn.
Streamyard. Everything I was doing, everything logged at the same time. Damn you.
That's weird.
United States.
George R. Martin.
Martin.
Don't want me to talk about your show. Oh man. All right. But you remember what you were saying, Brian, or you just want to move on?
I did want to say that I enjoy their
oh well, yeah, if you want to your likes and stuff.
I enjoy what we had with their camaraderie, but I actually like the story. I like the ancillary characters. I thought even the guy, the crazy party guy who he's able to hang out with and feed him. I mean, I love his connection with a lot of these people. Even the fact that Duncan seems to be exactly what everyone says he is. That he's the tall, dumb guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's playing. I don't know if he's playing the role, but that's what everyone's always told him what he was. So that's all he thinks he is. So it's interesting to watch him start to realize that he's more than what everyone always says he was, and he's learning a lot more things about it. And I think that's what's intriguing for me about his character. And then Egg, who's obviously, he gets up in the morning, he's training the horse. He's like, man, this dude's going to fail if I don't at least teach the horses how to do this stuff and how to run when I say yeah or any of this stuff. And then, but as the squire, you shouldn't just run off. He doesn't even think about I should ask if I do anything, or I should say something before I run off, because he's a prince. So it's like, like he doesn't think about those things. That's not anything that occurs to him. So I thought that was overall just really intriguing, and understanding the further we got on and the more all these things were revealed, the more it made sense. He wasn't trying to run off. Why would he try to run off? He's not trying to go anywhere. He's enjoying what he's doing, but now it made more sense, and I enjoy both of them going forward. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? So honestly, think about it, they don't have him bite the damn curb. They're going to stomp out his teeth. That was about to happen. If Egg didn't come and jump in and save the day. And I think that the way how real they are is something I'm enjoying.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing I'm most excited about is like this is episode 3, right? And we already get who he really is, who Egg, and the power he has. I was like, where does the relationship go after that? You know what I mean? It's like, because now the way Dunk is like, it's like, well, you're royalty, you can't be my squire, but Egg is like, so I was like, how is that gonna work? And I was like, because technically,
how is Dunk going to stay alive?
Yeah, right.
Egg saved them from getting stomped out right there, time. But that's still assault against the crown.
Yeah,
you just get out of that. There's going to be some type of repercussions to that. So
this next episode is going to be, I feel like, a lot of fighting, which is awesome because that's what I've been wanting to see so bad of the show. Because the fighting in this show so far, the little bit of jousting we got has been pretty brutal. Yeah, really brutal. So I want to see more of that. I want to see some like, kind of how Brandman described it, like kind of grimy down in the mud kind of stuff. Like that's what I want to see. I want to see some fighting where they're like, down there just beating the shit out of each other. But it's just, I don't know, their relationship is going to change now, which I'm really interested to see, because usually it goes, the knight and the squire. But now what if your squire is a prince? Like, then what? So it kind of changes.
They even let him hang out with him.
Yeah. I was like, what's going to happen?
If he lives, what do they do? Does Egg say, I want him to be the one who protects me?
Yeah, he's become
a real knight of the kingdom.
Oh shit, he did say that. He goes, remember he said that in like episode 2. He goes, oh, I wouldn't mind being a knight in the Targaryen,
Yep.
Like,
and this is like, it's almost like they're telling us what's going to happen before it happens. I don't think it happens in episode 4. I think it happens in episode 5. After whatever happens, somehow Duncan gets out of this situation.
Yeah,
they're going to have respect for him.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden we're going to see a lot more going on with him. So I mean, I'm excited to see where that leads, and does it become a war? And do they do a time jump with Egg now having to face his brother for the throne?
Yeah. So I know when you were gone, that was the thing me and Brandman talked about, was the writer or the head showrunner was saying he wants 3 to 5 seasons for this era, skip 10 years, another 3 to 5, skip 10 more years, another 3 to 5. And I'm like, that'd be cool if it's all done and it's done well, where you're like, oh, I like all of it. But that's a lot.
If I remember correctly, Egg is Jon Snow's great grandfather.
Yeah.
Great grandfather, right? So I think that's how it goes. And then you'll be able to connect all those things on that level.
Yeah, because I believe he's the Mad King. His
son.
His son, right? Or is his grandson?
I think it's his son.
It might be his son.
Is the Mad King. Because
whoever it is the grandfather, right? Yeah, but
because
but I know it's not too far away from Jon Snow and Dany. They're like not that far from here. So
there's like 3-4 generations at the most. So I mean, there's going to be connecting tissue that's going to allow you to understand how we got where we are.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely a fun show. We'll finish off. Unless you guys got anything else, any negatives or any issues you might have had with it before we get into collector's question.
I do have questions. How are they going to, like, how the relationships that they've already given us in these first 3 episodes going to progress going forward? And are they going to were these relationships only there just to show how they kind of evaporate as they go forward and they go higher on as they get higher on the totem pole on the ladder, or do we have relationships that carry over? Do these relationships kind of go forward because of this? Does Duncan end up having a relationship with this girl? I'm interested to seeing what actually happens, or was all this stuff that we've seen in the last 2 episodes for naught?
That would suck.
That's yeah.
No. I think it's all gonna hopefully build up, because I mean, like some of the people in chat already said season 2 already got confirmed, so we're getting a season 2. So obviously, and then I think I know the lore now. Yeah. And the ratings are super high. Like everyone's really enjoying it. Yeah.
Well, so you look at the Rotten Tomatoes. The critics love it. The audience not so much.
Oh, really? I didn't even see that.
So,
me neither.
Yeah. I mean, I guess because if
you like Game of Thrones, possibly understand not liking this,
because this is very, very different. Yeah. So audience so far is at 95, which is super, super high, and the critics are at 95. The audience, 95. The audience is at 66.
Yep.
Which is not horrible, but it's definitely not like
it's not what you'd usually associate like a Game of Thrones George R.R. Martin show to get. You'd kind of expect higher. People would be all about it.
Yeah, but I wonder if the last 3 seasons or last 3 episodes are really good, if the audience score goes higher, because
I think they want connective tissue to be able to do it. That's the biggest thing. If they don't have connective tissue, it's not going to do what they want it to do.
Yeah. Go through a couple of these. So collector, when Brandman comes back, we'll answer that question. No, Get in some comments real quick. Said sorry. The thing, George R.R. Martin has only written 3 books of the Knights of the Seven Kingdom. Okay. Yeah, it's confirmed that he's gonna start writing more of the Dunk and Egg stories. In the stories are usually only like 100 to 200 pages. Okay.
So we all know that
George R.R. Martin
says
you got muted.
But when he does it takes a long time for him to actually follow through. Is that going to be problematic because George R.R. Martin takes forever?
Yeah. Can he finish the main story before we start doing side stories, please?
So I'm going to write one too.
No. Yeah. Have Tinker season 2 running around swinging a mace, then have Lance.
If Tank had a choice, he's going to do God of War. Put him in the extra God of War, not necessarily Game of Thrones.
Oh man, I deleted my Facebook account, but I went to a Renaissance fair and I put on one of the helmets. I wanted it so bad. It's really like a cool helmet with like the horns and shit. It was all leather, and it was like, and I looked like a badass because I had a super long beard at the time, and I wasn't fat, so I was like, I want it. And then I'm like, how much? She's like, $800. I'm like, and
let me not break this. I take it off my head.
Because I'm thinking, because I was playing football at the time. I'm like, oh, how badass would it be to like walk out of my car with a fucking like giant like medieval Viking kind of helmet on, And I'm like, I mean, it was all legit too. It was like handmade, like by the dude who just told me it was $600 or $800, whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it was cool though. It was cool. He's gonna dismiss that charge. Ain't nothing. He's got to pay for something.
And he can't. He's still a young,
He's the younger one,
10-year-old prince, and his brother's the one that got assaulted. So, I think it's gonna be more to. Or was that his cousin? It's his brother or cousin?
I think it was brother. I think it was his brother.
So there's gonna be more to it, and there's gonna be like a trial or something, right?
Yeah.
Their trials where you put you in the stocks and decide what you're going to do. I think there's going to be something to that effect that we're going to see next week.
Yeah,
Or
I think there's gonna be
tomorrow.
some kind of battle or a fight or like maybe not a joust, but I can definitely see something because it'll be very much like
trial by sword.
something like that, some combat trial, where because the dude thinks he's got it in the bag. One, because he's like, I'm gonna cheat, So I was like, of course I'm gonna beat you, but then he's gonna cheat and he thinks he's gonna win and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm assuming there's gonna be some kind of punishment in one way or another, because you can't just dismiss that, man. He knocked out a Targaryen's tooth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But trial by battle.
It was.
And I think that's what's going to be. It's going to be you have to prove yourself on the battlefield, and if he does enough of it, that allows Duncan to actually be trusted and say, okay, we'll train you for real.
Yeah.
Anything from this Renaissance thing, that like him jousting or anything that like a Knight's Tale, like we're good. I don't know if we're ever gonna get anything. I think we're gonna get what we get tomorrow in that episode, and then the story might start to continue.
Yeah, like the bigger story, of him being a knight and not just like jousting,
Exactly.
Like a Knight's Tale was all about the jousting and stuff like that, which was fun, but I feel like this is gonna move well past that. For obvious reasons, like he's hanging out with one of the Prince Targaryens, so like that alone changes everything. So, but we'll finish off with collector's question, and also coming in saying he's a member for 10 months, which we always appreciate all of the members.
Yeah, you collector.
Yep. So he said, how would you guys rate the show so far? So just with our normal now, later, never with the first 3 episodes. What do you guys think?
Go ahead, B. You start.
Yep. No. You lag out.
I'm kind of on the fence because the show's finally doing more. Am I still lagging?
Yeah.
Even though the show's like slowly doing more for me, I could give it I'll go ahead and give it a now. Screw it, because it is doing more for me with each episode. Hopefully that's the case with other viewers, but it definitely works for me more and more with each episode.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Ryan?
Well, I really enjoyed this episode. This what's going on. Episode 2 was really interesting. Episode 3 was really interesting to me, even more interesting. I think episode 4 is gonna be fire. I don't know if I'm gonna put it out yet. I'm still on the fence of putting it now. If I was to rate it today, I'd probably still be at later. What's the idea that I could go now, later, as we get to the episode 5, episode 6,
by the end of the season.
Yeah. But it also could go back to later. It could stay at later, depending on what they do. Is this the highlight of the action that happens in this season? I don't know. So I'm going to say later as of right now, with the chances of a now being possible down the line.
Yeah. And for me, just based on the first 3 episodes, I gotta give it a later, because now that the first 3 episodes are out, you can watch them together. If episode 1, 2 were good enough on their own, those were probably now. But now that you got 1, 2, and 3, then you binge it and get caught up for the rest of the season, because the first 2 episodes were not bad, but
not
a lot of setting up, a little slower setting up everything. The third one kind of sets up the actual what's going on, so now you can kind of catch up. But just based on the first 3 episodes, I gotta give it a later. But I'm there with Brian. By the end of the season, it could be like a now, because I have hope for the next 3 episodes, where I think they're gonna do some cool stuff. Episode 4, I think is gonna be pretty violent. It's gonna be pretty violent. So, but yeah, but that's about it for this one. We'll hopefully be back, maybe Monday, talking about.
I think you guys worded it.
What are you saying?
What you say?
No, I was saying I think you guys worded it a little bit better than I did.
Yeah.
Or
It definitely like episode 3 is definitely like a now because it was so entertaining. But
But
you
does
have
that
to
mean the
include the first
season
2.
yet? Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
go for season as of right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Just the first 3 episodes. I was like, yeah, it's later. You know. But yeah, we'll see. But cool. Yeah, we appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us, talking Night of Seven Kingdoms. The first 3 episodes, really just the third episode.
Their episodes really, yeah.
Really where it was all at. But yeah, we appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about these episodes so far. Come and join us when we talk about the next episode, because we're going to try to do the next 3 episodes weekly as they come out. But we appreciate all you guys in the live chat as well. You guys stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. There we go. I feel like I know I keep sliding down into my chair because I'm like I have my leg kicked out, so I just keep like sliding down.
You're gonna be like Mark one day.
I know.
just a little head, just topping. You know,
it's just
the head of the neck. That's it.
Oh man.
We check your stuff before we go to the next thing.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you're like super laggy. You guys have a good night. I'm actually 100% going back to my movie night. Yeah, appreciate you, Collector. Always appreciate you, man. Have fun with the movie you're watching.
Yeah.
That's because I can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah. I saw this and it made me laugh. Tank, Tank would win in a joust versus Robert Meyer Burnett for sure. Question mark? I was like, what? let me train a little bit.
I wouldn't win it at all.
Yeah.
No. Man, what am I doing with this? I instead of jousting, I'll jump off my horse trying to tackle him.
Oh man. Also, have you ever been to medieval times?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I've been to medieval
so
times maybe at least 10 times.
It's so much fun. I know they're like changing up the story at the one over by us.
Really?
Like newer things to kind of get a different vibe, because it's kind of repeat and different colored night wins the day, but it's usually the same exact thing. So but have you ever been to the Renaissance Fair?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, the Renaissance Fair is cool because you get the same stuff as you're right there, man.
Yeah.
You're right there. And then you get to do all the other fun stuff where you get to like throw tomatoes at the dude talking crap. You get to shoot like when my friend's son shot a crossbow, I got to like touch all these like old style like muskets and stuff like that. So yeah. And I got hammered. Me and my friend Omar got hammered at the Ren Fair. Oh man,
Ren Fair is one of the best places to do it.
Oh yeah, it was so fun.
You see me being hammered before. You've seen it before.
Oh yeah, the base game. Yeah. Because on the way home I couldn't drive, so my girlfriend had to drive home. But it's just he kept my friend just every time I turned around, he's like, "Here you go," and handed me another drink. And it was Old Orchard or Angry Orchard and Fireball shot. So it's the Angry Balls. It's the best drink. I love that drink. It's because it tastes so good. But it is like a very high volume alcohol cider, because I think it's like a 6.9 in Angry Orchard, and then a shot of Fireball inside of that. Yeah, I had a lot. And got trashed at the Renaissance Fair.
During the Super Bowl, I have this tea. So it's this tea that I actually have during my birthday. It's this moonshine tea. And yeah, I drink that. Just a couple cups. I thought it was fine, and then I think I had 4 cups, and I tried to stand up, and the room was a little bit wobbly. I was a little bit like leaning a little bit too hard. Yeah. Those are the best times when you try to stand up. You're like, oh shit! Can I get a Sam Jackson?
Good mother effing choice, mother effer.
It's the way I talk. See my movies?
Oh man, we
Shark
definitely
ain't
need to
it. It ain't
do some
it.
Sam Jackson clips. I mean, we got the one from Incredibles.
I'm not gonna take it anymore. We're gonna get together. We're gonna figure it out. And the shark eats him.
There we go. Sorry, man. What the hell? I can't scroll down in the media assets.
Really?
Yeah, I did that before. I don't know what I did to change it.
I'm scrolling down right now.
Yeah, it's my computer. Tell you something.
See what we do.
Tell me what I saw this woman. We are talking about the greater good.
Greater good? I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you are ever gonna get.
100%. Nah.
Good for talking Fallout, Brandman.
Yeah, I watched it
Yeah.
all.
Nice. All right, let's just jump right into Fallout. Good. That's the finale.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I don't have a background, right? Because I still can't scroll. I don't think I made a background for Fallout.
We might actually. Hold on, let me see. I thought we did, but I don't see it here.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I haven't had a chance to really do a lot of getting ready for the show type of stuff. And I told you, as soon as I open my laptop, man, there's like tiny hands just coming out from the sides, just like slapping the keyboard. I was like, "What are you doing?" I was trying to ignore my older son, and he sat in the chair next to me, and he was just rubbing his finger on the the monitor, just like
Really?
I was like, and then finally I'm like, "Stop it!" He's like, "Leave me." Like, what are you doing, man? But yeah. All right. That Frozone clip is Brian and his wife before C2E2.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There was something I wanted to send Brian where I was like, "Oh, is this you and Ashley when you go to Target or something?" Where it's the Skeletor thing, but the caption was like, "Oh, my reaction when my wife says I can go get a toy when we walk into Target." And it's like Skeletor going, "Yeah," and he like rolls around and then he like runs away.
That is me.
It was 100%. I was like, "I'm going to toy section. Like, we're here for baby stuff." All right. Well, I'm going to look at my.
Yeah. Eventually, this will be for the babies. We need to get this.
Exactly. Where's my super suit? He said, "Is your son? Is your son? I thought you were going to tell us you had a ghost, right?" Just a random doing it.
A random hand just coming up
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I had to disable the touch screen. That was like the first thing I learned, because I sit there and then start touching the screen. I was like, disabled. It's like turn that off real quick. Oh man! All right,
I haven't been able to put out any thumbnails or any other stuff. That's why we haven't put as much stuff out there, because I just haven't been able to.
I know you've been
much.
you've been super busy, and I've been usually. I'll have an hour here and there when they take a nap and stuff like that. Or even like, when they're down for bed at night, we'll either come down. We've been trying to record stuff for the last 2 nights, and it was my fault why we didn't.
No, man. It was all three of us.
It's just life right now.
No,
Me and Brad, man, were looking at each other yesterday like this. I was like,
fall asleep. Oh man, but yeah, Brian's still here. That's how I know he's not a ghost.
100%, because I wouldn't be gone.
It's just like a floating hat. This is all you see.
You see me just going. I'm like, nope. And I'm a good friend, guys. So like, what I would do is I'll pick one of them up and carry the other one. We're going. You can't stay either. Hey, Brian, I want to see what's going on. No.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Let's talk about this Fallout finale. Let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We got another episode review for Fallout Season 2. This one is the finale of the season. Was it episode 8, I believe?
Episode 8, it was.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And there's a bunch of stuff that was going on. You know, Ghoul's got a bunch of stuff going on. Lucy's got a bunch of stuff going on. Maximus got, there's just, man, yeah. But
It was interesting because this entire season we haven't had Maximus, be anywhere in the main story. So it's cool seeing him getting finally getting back towards it.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna do full spoilers because there's a lot of stuff that happens in this episode. Sets up the next season and stuff like that. So if you haven't watched it yet, hit pause, go check it out, come back and join the conversation. Leave a comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But we're gonna start off with Brandman. So what you think about the finale overall? How'd you like it?
So I need them to announce the release date of the 3rd season like now. It was, yeah, they need to just go ahead and announce that. Give me season 3 right now. I liked how they stepped things up, how they escalated things this entire season. It effectively pushed the story even further. I liked where they went with Lucy. I thought Ella Purnell was doing awesome this season. She was really going step to step with Walt Goggins, who was probably my favorite part of last season. We learned more about the Ghoul's character. Lucy, like I said, she's developing more as a character. The stuff, a lot of the stuff with Maximus was cool. But yeah, I thought this was a step up, and they went more into this world. I liked the different gangs, like just kind of seeing how other people are adapting to this kind of post-apocalyptic wasteland. I thought, yeah, pretty much everything about this season really stepped things up in the right direction for me. That's yeah. I'm legitimately upset it's open. Or not open, over for now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're getting some more details too, but what you think, Brian, about the finale?
So the finale was phenomenal. I enjoyed actually watching the finale. They kind of wrapped up stories the right way. There's nothing that's totally left open. There's some things that they kind of gave us like more information on towards the end, but there's nothing that's totally that's unopened that we didn't touch at least a little bit. So I thought I did a good job for a finale. I'm probably the minority because I think this season is good, really good, and probably on the par with season 1. But I enjoyed season 1 more. I did enjoy season 1 and I think part of it is the fact that I thought Lucy and Maximus not being together, because that they were the foundational real relationship between everything that kind of made everything go, and them not being near each other the entire season was a disappointment for me. And not to say the Ghoul is not amazing. Walter Goggins is literally Cooper. Now we know who Cooper is, and we actually know how he got to where he got there. Why he made the choices he made. And he carried his entire season. He's a phenomenal actor, right? And the action was here, but I thought that relationship kind of disappointed me a little bit. So as far as the season goes, I'm not sure I like it more than I like season 1, but I thought this finale itself was great.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it. With the overall season and stuff like that. But yeah, but this finale just for the finale was like great, because you had action, you had the backstory that made sense, you had like everything that the season was kind of building up to. Oh man, yeah. So and then the way it ended, and I don't know if you guys knew there was a post-credit scene.
Yeah, I watched
I don't
it.
know if you,
Yeah, I
okay,
watched
yeah.
it.
Okay. So I was like, oh, please, but yeah, the post credit scene set up, some really cool stuff, so yeah, it's just overall like everyone's story got touched on too. They kind of like merged all the stories kind of, back together, eventually, because like you said, Maximus and Lucy, the first time they see each other this entire season in the last, 5 minutes?
5 minutes of the entire season. We got 5 minutes of them together, and this is the last 5 minutes of the season.
Is when you get these two characters that you want to see together, finally back together. But yeah, it was a very, very entertaining finale for sure. But yeah, so but any specific parts that you might have liked, Brandman, that you liked or like disliked,
Just like
just the finale, right?
just a finale, and then we'll get into the overall season next. Yeah. Like anything you would have want to see, or or something they did well in the finale. No.
That's a good question. No.
Yeah.
It's still pretty fresh in my mind.
Yeah. We can come back. Let's see if there's anything, Brian, anything you might any part
Really liked?
specifically or not liked, either or.
So the relationship between Lucy and her father was in Hank, whatever, dude, that was tough. And then even Hank being such a bastard, still even at the end, but he loved his daughter, but he was going to try to control his daughter and turn her into a walking, talking robot, basically, that he controls. That is crazy. But even that she went through all that and she had the power, and the ghoul, gave her the gun that she could do whatever she wanted. When he erased himself and no longer remembered her, bro, and the pain in her face, like she's her role model, her hero growing up, she finds out they did these bad things, and she just wanted to bring him back to justice, right? And then when she realized she can't go back to the vault because there's so much more to life that she's found out, and no longer could look at her father the same way, and then him to take that his memories of her away, he no longer remembers who she is. Bro, that was intense. I could not believe what I was watching. And then you got the whole other side with Cooper and his family finding out what the hell's going on, and then we see them opening up the pod and them not be there, but having the postcard for Colorado. Fire. That was absolute fire. And Maximus was a badass the entire time, killing those things, and the weapons come online. That was just amazing to watch. I really enjoyed this entire episode. This entire episode was great. Even when you thought at the end, like, okay, oh man, Maximus is going to die, someone comes out and saves him. And then when he no longer could do it, you finally sees this army that we've been hearing about for the last 2 seasons, that we only seen 2 people part of, come and save the day. It was intense. It was action packed. It had stakes, yet it still worked. It really worked, and I just I applaud them for this episode. I think they did a great job.
Yeah. Excuse me. The part that you said where the pods open up and you're just like because in my head I'm like, what is she gonna do? What's she gonna think? Like, is she gonna see this monster and be like, you're not my husband? It was like, so I'm thinking that I never thought they're not gonna be in it, and then when they're not in it, it's just like you literally, like, it reminded me of the Simpsons episode. Was like, oh, at this you can see the exact moment his heart breaks. Like, it was literally that, like you just see like all the hope is gone, and then for them to like wait a minute, there's still hope, and there's more hope now, even though we didn't get them. Yeah, so it's like, oh shit, so it's
only
like,
that. Think about it, but for them to be alive, they have to be old.
Yeah.
Could his wife
So-
be a ghoul?
Yeah. You know, man, that'd be crazy. You know, that
Yeah,
would that
no.
give him a reason to join the mutants?
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, that I thought was like such a great moment in the finale, because it just went from heartbreak to even more hope, you know, and I thought
Yep.
that's a great way to do it. But yeah, I mean, all the other stuff, you know, Maximus, like you said, being just a badass, you know, just coming out of the armor and still, you know, doing his cool
Ready to-
Captain America thing and ready to fight still.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to take this pipe. And I'm going to do whatever I can. You're not going to do much, but he's willing to sacrifice his life and lay down his life. And, you know, I thought that was going to galvanize the people in the store. And
I did too.
He looked back, he looked there and was like, let's go fight for our home. And she was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, like nah. Either way, I'm gonna die. So I'd rather. Like, I don't know. I didn't think. But that was one thing I was thinking. I was like, they're taking bets, but I'm like, everyone's saying he's gonna lose, but I'm like, if he loses, you're all dead. I'm so glad they brought that up. It's like somebody brought that up. It's like, you know, if he loses, we all die. He was like, yeah, but I still got 20 on it or whatever. You know? It's like- so, but obviously, it was like more of a form of like distraction than it was like actual gambling, you know, kind of thing. But yeah. So but the friend, I forgot what his name is, the friend that just lost his arm. There's
shit, what was his name?
I can't remember his name. But I don't know too much about the game, but I know there's this mutant that is like just this slug, ugly looking thing, and we haven't seen it in the show yet. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna turn into one of those that has like multiple arms and stuff like that. And yeah, because he thinks he's a ghoul, but he's losing all these, you know, body parts and stuff like that. I was like, oh, I think you're turning into that other thing I can't think of. So if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. Let me know.
I'm trying to think about what the hell it's called, but yeah, I think I can see that.
Yeah, which would be kind of interesting.
Thaddeus, that's his name.
Thaddeus, yes. Yeah. Well, but yeah.
Can I ask you a question? So who were the bad people?
The Legion, I guess, because they're just a bunch of morons.
So could it be possible the people that did all this stuff were the people that Cooper was actually working for?
Yeah. Who's the bad people? The government.
So the government,
surprise. You know, the government. Because when he said was like 2 episodes ago, when he was decided to give it to the president, I'm like, that's the worst. That is the worst possible, you know, decision. I was like, at that point, you should have just kept it or destroyed it. He was like, I'm gonna give it to the president. I was like,
he trusted his wife and just trusted Barb. They would have been in the pod. Everything would have been fine with their daughter, safe.
Yeah.
Or in their own vault. He would have no problems. Everything would have been okay.
Yeah. I was like, give it to the worst possible person. So, yeah, definitely the government. But I'm kind of curious to see what happened to the government. You know, like, you know, because obviously they're gone. So I'm kind of curious as to like if the government is the one that, because I don't know the game lore, but if the government is the reason why the bombs kind of started, you know, because I don't think they told us yet, right? Because Cooper thought it was the other dude, you know, but the other guy was saying it's not me, and I don't know who it's gonna be. It could be you, you know, kind of stuff. So it was like, you know, but we know Lucy's dad dropped some bombs, you know, but that was already after
blow the entire thing, which is funny because that's Maximus's home.
Yeah, but that's already after the apocalypse, you know, started. You know, like he blew up a spot that was trying to rebuild and restart civilization, kind of, you know. So,
what was like Shady Hills or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what happens to the government after, because I'm assuming they're the ones that, you know, destroy everything.
Do you think the government that was the Northern California, whatever, does that have anything to do with the government?
Possibly.
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly.
Should we not trust them then?
Ooh, but you want to trust them because they're the ones like saying all the right stuff. Like, oh, we want law and order, we want fairness, we want justice, blah blah blah. But if they're the remnants of the government, like, can you trust them?
Exactly.
That's a good question.
So in your mind, Macaulay Culkin is the real villain, but is it possible that he's not really? It's still the government, and we just can debate and switch again.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Legion is just a product of all the crap that's happened. You know, like it's just literally a bunch of dummies getting together, and was it Kaiser?
Kaiser instead of Caesar.
It's a Caesar. Yeah, and then when Lucy tried to, she's like, I believe it's Caesar. She's like, and they're like, what? You dare question Kaiser? That was funny.
It reminded me of a place where Lord of the Flies, like.
Yeah. Yes. 100%.
I would have never thought of that.
Yeah, me neither. But that is the best way to describe the Legion. It's just a bunch of
kids,
people who are like kids, like kids in their mind who are playing dress up, but they're all grown ass, adults. Yeah, yeah. So interesting with it. But we'll move over to the entire season as a whole. Brandman, what do you think about the entire season?
It was awesome.
Yeah. Any like likes or dislikes like as the whole season?
I liked how they did individual character arcs for everyone. Everyone was kind of somewhere different, doing their own thing with kind of a different goal. So I liked that. I thought that was pretty well handled.
Yeah.
And like I said, the last 10 or so minutes were absolutely amazing, and it left me needing a third season now.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I can't click the button, but as for Now Later Never, what would you give season 2?
No question about it. No question about it. I thought this was awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely one of the better video game adaptations.
100%. 100%. I as much as people love Last of Us, and as much as it looks pretty and stuff, I got problems with the game too. So that might be my thing. Where this, I really don't know much about the game, so it's all new to me, and I'm loving this like game adaptation, so far. So, but there you go. Thank you, Brian. What about you, Brian? What do you think about the whole season?
So the whole season, as I said, I feel like it's not as good as season 1. I do have a problem when you separate characters that you want to be around, want to be together. It creates a void, a natural void for people. Even if you have them on the screen, not having them together makes you feel like you're missing out on something. And I think that's always dangerous within it. And when you have the two characters you really want together, not there the entire season, I can see people not loving that all the time. But I still think it was a good season. I do believe that at the beginning it was some parts that are a little boring.
Yeah.
Wasn't full of action. It was a lot of setup. And the end was great, but I believe it had a lot of setup still going. So there wasn't a lot of stuff, excitement I had for the beginning of the season. So as a whole, this is a good season. It's not later. It's a now, but it's not as much of a now as I would have had for season 1. I think you should go see it, especially the way it ended. I'm super excited for season 3, but as a season as a whole, it's kind of in the middle. It's like almost on the edge of now and later.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, because like for me, what you're saying about the beginning of the season, they ran into the, now going back and like looking at it, they ran into the issue of they needed to kind of finish up things how season 1 ended, and then start the new stuff for season 2 instead of having it run together simultaneously.
Yep.
I was like, and it wasn't like as aggressive where like, okay, this ended and now this started. It was definitely, but that's why I felt like the first, I don't know, like the 2 or 3 episodes kind of dragged a little bit.
Yep.
Because they were finishing up things from season 1, and then starting the new stuff in season 2, so especially with stuff like Maximus, it was like he was stuck and blah blah blah, and then it got into the new stuff. Same thing with the Ghoul and Lucy. It was the old stuff and then setting up the new stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. But overall, I would still give it a now because it was a lot of fun. Especially as the season went along. By the end, it was like I was like, especially the last like 3-ish episodes,
3 to 4 episodes.
The first half of the season a little boring. Second half of the season was really good. Yeah, really good. Like with the part where he's stuck on the pole, like with the flashbacks and everything,
and then fall back down. Man, it was so good.
Yeah. So they stuff like that. That was really well done. But overall, I'll still give it an out. But I think I'm with you, Brian, where season 1 is probably better though. But it's not because this season just sucked. It's because season 1 was so good, But if it keeps it up, I'm excited for season 3 for sure. I can't wait to hear more about it. Right now, the only news I see is around summer or late 2027. So they're aiming for about an 18-month turnaround.
Here's a question: does Fallout season 3 come before Severance?
Yeah.
I mean, Severance is supposed to start filming in May.
Yes. Heck, I don't think it will.
You still don't think they pushed it back already to start in May?
No.
Fallout Severance. I don't say it's going to be.
We're gonna get season.
You say we're going to see season what?
We're gonna get season 3 of Fallout before GTA 6 too. We're gonna get season 3 of Fallout before GTA 6 too.
Well, before Blade.
Before Blade, exactly.
That's what'll happen.
Yeah, but Amazon doesn't play around. I feel like if they know they have a hit, they go right into it, So, yeah. Same like look at Reacher. I feel like Reacher wasn't too long of a turnaround. Between the 3.
Paradise was great.
Paradise. Well, Paradise was Hulu.
It's Hulu. Yes, that's true.
Yeah. But yeah. But definitely, Amazon's trying to make a good. Well, what was it? The Boys. Are not too crazy of a turnaround. Not too much. Invincible had an issue from season 1 to season 2, but season 2 to season 3 was pretty quick.
Yeah, it's really quick.
Yeah. And they even from 2 to from 3 to 4 that we're getting it seems pretty quick as well. So, but yeah. But I mean, 18-month turnaround is not too bad. I'm okay with that. It just sucks. It's only 8 episodes. But yeah.
So Severance is slated to come out September 2027. Does Fallout come out before September 2027? That's the question.
Yeah, because it says expected summer or late 2027. So yeah. If it comes out in the summer, that'll be hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be crazy. Okay.
Yeah, which you would think like Severance would be a lot easier, right? Because there's not crazy makeup, like Walter Goggins has to be in that like makeup chair for like hours at like every time he has like do scenes. So yeah.
No, but he probably put a mask on and then he just blend out the mask to make sure it fits with him. Severance, you have to have detail about everything. Every little thing is like, did you get this? Did you understand this? You have to have things that you don't even see coming.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You gotta try to outsmart yourself all the time in everything you do.
That is a good question. I thought you were gonna say, does this come out or what was the other show? I was thinking. I don't know, but I don't know. Like I had it on the tip of my tongue and just lost it. But yeah, I don't know. You guys got anything else for season 2 of Fallout?
No, it's fun. I'm excited for season 3. So let's just do this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really excited for season 3.
Yeah.
Left me wanting more. So
yeah,
I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
Well, we got all the other shows coming up. Like a lot more shows coming up, so we're not going to be bored.
Everything in his mom is coming out right now.
But I want this one.
I know. As soon as like Cross,
you got this one at home.
I got this one. This one is right there.
Yeah. I am way more excited for season 3 of Fallout than I am for season 3 of Last of Us.
Same.
Way more. Way more excited.
Who the hell wants to watch season 3 of Last of Us? Come on.
Where's season 3? I watch season 3 of this. Don't you get it?
Oh man. Yeah. But while Brandman sitting in the corner, yelling at Jeff Bezos. Stop going to space. Give me good TV. But we're gonna finish things off with that. So we want to hear from you guys. So if you're watching on the replay, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about the finale. Let us know what you think about season 2 as a whole. We love chit chatting about all this stuff. If you play the video games, leave some Easter eggs that we might have missed out on. Because I'll love to hear some of that stuff. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and come and join us when we do other TV shows. We got Cross coming out, we got Paradise coming out, Invincible, The Boys. There's so much cool TV coming out.
Fromley is going to be back.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely make sure you guys come and join us for all that fun stuff. But if you are watching live right now, stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night. All right. You good, B? You want to call it a night?
You kind of look like you're about to pass out, so.
Yeah.
It's getting late anyway.
I want season 3 of Fallout.
Brandman is going to stay awake until season 3 comes out.
Yeah, right. He'll be that's coming out next
5 minutes later. Well. Oh, man.
What's season 3?
Oh man. Mom made me laugh. She says, I can hear the window shut down noise looking at Brandman. The windows turning off sound. That's all that made me laugh. And then they said, before I forget, did anybody watch or did anybody see The Beauty? I haven't. I know it's based off of the latest comic or something, right?
Yeah, I think it's some graphic novel. I haven't read it either. But I've watched the last. Well, there's 4 episodes so far, I think. Well, no, 5, including this week. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's very I don't know. It's very like Substance meets X-Files, if I had to describe it.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd say that's how I'd describe it. It's not bad. I'm just kind of. I haven't decided whether I like it or not yet, and what I'd rate it if we were talking about it on the channel.
Yeah. I saw it on my Disney Plus, but I was kind of like, it didn't really interest me. But I see so many people talking about it. So it is based off of Image comic graphic novel of the same name, called Beauty. Yeah, so the premise is the show is a sci-fi body horror thriller about a epidemic that grants users aesthetic perfection, which the creators have likened to commentary on Ozempic culture and societal obsession with rapid physical transformation. Okay. So very, very much like The Substance then.
Yeah,
because
there's a lot. It's got a lot of merits. Like Evan Peters, like as with everything that he shows up in, he's pretty good. Ashton
I didn't know he was
Kutcher's
in it.
really good. Oh yeah. He's the lead or one of the leads. Rebecca Hall's another lead. Ashton Kutcher, I wouldn't call him a lead, but he's more of a co-star. But he plays like a like he plays like this super like douchey type like really like vanity obsessed character as well. But it's definitely we're I'd say give it a watch. Watch the first 2 episodes and then go from there.
Yeah.
I watched it at the at the urging of my cousin, and I just, like I said, it's I'm gonna watch probably the entire season. I'm just trying to. I think maybe by the time the whole season's finished, then I will decide if I like it or not.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say. That's probably how I'd sum it up at this point.
It's interesting that they're doing all these like adaptations of like graphic novels and comics and video games and stuff like that.
And it's like the more obscure, and it's like the more obscure ones, which is interesting.
Yeah, because there's another one. I think Kumail Nanjiani signed up for it, and I can't think of the actress that signed up for it, but I think it was like sex robbers or sex crime. But that's based off a comic book, and I don't know the comic books. I had to look it up, but the comic was basically like every time these 2 people have sex, like time freezes. So they're like, what they decided to do is like have sex and go rob banks. Like what? That sounds stupid. Like
what?
I'm trying to figure out the mechanics of how that works.
Right.
Like, it's the duration of them having sex that time stops.
I have no idea.
Do they have to have sex while they rob the bank? Like
while they're robbing the banks? Like how does I'm trying to like get a read on the mechanics of that. How that works, because the thought of that is that would just
I'm trying to look for the stupid name of it. I know, but Kumail Nanjiani, I believe he's one of the guys that signed up for it.
It seems like a problem. That's all I'm saying.
It does seem like a problem, right? Doesn't it? I was saying the same thing.
Let me see if it's in his IMDb. But I saw it. I'm like, oh, he's signing up for a new thing. I'm like, okay, well, and then I look up. I'm like, sex criminals. That's what it's called. Yeah, and I was like, what? It's gonna be a TV show. Yeah. So it says it follows Sue, a woman who stops time when she has who has sex, who meets John with the same ability, and together they rob banks. What?
Wow. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I guess I'm just gonna have to wait it out, or read up on or research the graphic novel, just because now I'm officially curious as to just how this works,
how it works out.
I mean, that just seems like real far. Like that's too.
I'm interested.
How do you figure that out? How do you even come up with that plan?
How do you figure that? Yeah, and I just need to know the rules of this.
Yeah. Like, is there a time limit? Is there a time starter? Like,
exactly.
Does time freeze for as long as you had sex? Does it start after you have the sex? During the sex?
Yeah, like how does it all work?
Yeah.
That's my whole. I have questions.
Yeah, it's called sex criminals.
Do you only have 8 minutes to get it done?
Yeah,
to rob the bank.
I need to know the rules.
Yeah. Oh man, but that's another one that I saw, another comic book kind of one. Oh man! All right, you want to watch these couple trailers?
Yep, let's do this
Yeah.
real quick.
What do you think?
Can you?
Yeah,
It's up to you, Brandon. It's up to you.
No. We said we were going to do the trailers, so yeah, let's watch some trailers. Let's go.
All right. You need to get something to drink.
Better safe than sorry. Give me like 30 seconds. Hang on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna start with the War Machine trailer.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys care about me watching From, so I just figured I'd go ahead and.
Well, I figure you and Anzo will probably do a trailer reaction for that because I have no idea. Because what, season 4, 5?
4. So
yeah,
we're gonna do a watch party season 3, and Anzo wants you to come.
Okay.
Just
I gotta get caught up with season 1 and 2.
You don't even got to do that. We'll tell you what's gonna happen afterwards.
Okay. When do you want to do the watch party?
I was gonna talk to you about it.
Okay.
You come up with the day, and we'll do it, and we'll just watch together.
Okay. Because I know you guys were doing the watch parties, but as it released for season 3.
So because it comes out April 19th, we want to start it, next couple of weeks or whatever, and start watching it up to that, and then that way season 4 comes and you'll know what to do.
Yeah,
what's going on?
Yeah. Because just from the sounds of it, like reading up on it, hearing you guys talk about it, it sounds like a show I'm gonna like.
Oh, it's a good mystery box show that actually makes sense. So
yeah,
that doesn't happen too often.
Okay, I'm back. But yeah, before we do start this,
that's what
I have been slowly trying to catch up on From or start watching it from the very beginning, just to kind of get a refresher on everything before season 4 starts. And yeah,
it's fire.
From is awesome. It's the fact that it doesn't get enough as much recognition as it deserves does kind of irk me.
I fix my brace. I know it's been getting more, especially after this last season. That's when I've been hearing the most talk about the show is this last season. So but sometimes it takes a while to get going.
Yeah, and plus I just always enjoyed Harold Perrineau as an actor, and I think he's consistently good. And he's another one who does not get enough credit.
He doesn't get enough credit for all the great TV shows he's done.
Yeah, come on, like Oz.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
From.
He was in Lost.
There was another one that.
That's right. Yeah. He was.
Yeah,
he did The Best Man.
The Best Man. He's probably my favorite version of Mercutio in Romeo and Juliet. He was probably my favorite part of that character, or favorite version of that character. I'm sorry.
Think about him. What do you think about him in The Matrix?
I loved him in The Matrix. I loved him as Link. He was probably actually.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's
done a lot of good stuff. So there's a lot more movies. As you said, Romeo and Juliet, that was another one. He's been on a lot of good shows, and that's just saying that he's been carrying things for a long time. So,
yeah, he was probably one of my favorite secondary characters of the entire Matrix series. I just thought Link was good, like kind of like comic relief.
He comes in the door and says, "Where's my little kids?"
Yeah.
Hey.
Since we're here, hold on, let me just play this to see how it works.
It'll get you drunk. You'll be fucking fat girls in no time. You might even fight a nigga or two. Bitch.
Pretty sure we can't play any of that. We can't play any of that.
I was like, well, when would you want to play that?
Never. I was like, what the hell? I forgot how bad it is. There's nothing you can ever play.
What the heck?
Oh, man.
Yeah. You were like, oh, thanks for the super chat. You got Dave Chappelle was Sam Adams yelling at you.
The Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson. Oh man. You guys asked for the same for some Sam Jackson because all the worst thing he says is strength like a hooker.
Dude, it is crazy. Asking
man.
for the Sam
Never
Jackson.
Sam.
Can I get a Samuel Jackson?
Forgot about that. That's funny. Yeah.
We could never play that. Ever.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh man, that was so bad. I
That was
love
funny,
it.
though. Because you're like, oh, let me see how this works out. They should be yelling at you.
It doesn't.
All right. Oh man. Yeah. It's ready again. All right. Another Reacher as another soldier fighting a war.
I mean, that's what he does.
That's what he does. All right. Let's check out this trailer. Then we'll check out the drama, that other one we were talking about. Then we'll call it a night.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's go. It's like, yeah, I'm like, you can never play that. You just did. That was the first and last time.
Yeah,
probably.
never again. This is Spoiler Kings After Dark. Once you pass 12:15, we'll check it out, but it'll never be played. I was like, damn. And he kept on going further. I was like, damn.
Like, stop. How do I turn it off?
It was only 10 seconds.
It was only 10 seconds.
It was only 10 seconds.
Oh man, like, how much can you get demonetized in 10 seconds?
Oh my god, it was so bad. As soon as we close this show out, we have to delete that 100%. Oh wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fun times. All right. I've seen worse, I'm sure.
Wow. Not here.
Right. Yeah, right.
That's funny.
Let's watch this trailer. All right. Let's go. All right. What is welcome to Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys. This is the new Alan Richardson? I don't know. His new movie. Yeah. The War Machine. So it was Netflix, I think, right?
This is Netflix, yep.
Yeah. Well. So let's check it out and see him as another soldier fighting some war.
So we've never seen you do this before.
Yeah, right. First time. All right, let's go.
Son, you're one of the most promising candidates we've ever seen.
But why are you here? I just want to get across that finish line, Sergeant Major.
Rangers are the spearhead of the United States Army. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir, Sergeant! Hey, slow down, Superman. Making the rest of us look bad.
You can expect your emotional, physical, and mental strength to be pushed to the limit.
Keep your eyes open.
This comments going haywire.
What the hell is that?
Oh.
I didn't see that.
Alien?
Whatever that thing is, it's hunting us. And it won't stop.
No comms, no flares, no firearms. We need to move.
Oh, shit.
It's not about us anymore. It's warning everybody that thing's coming. shit me.
Okay. That is not what I was expecting.
Me neither. So a month away exactly.
How much you guys want to bet that the government made that thing? They're just testing it out on the ranges.
It's messed up, but not too far off.
Wait a second. It's called War Machine. I didn't see any Don Cheadle.
Surprise! It's Terrence Howard.
War Machine, not the War Machine.
Yeah, right.
It looks fine. Feel like I saw this already back in 2011 when it was called Battle Los Angeles.
Elon Musk made it.
No, but you know, Alan Richson, I'll give it a fair shot because I like the dude. I've always liked Alan Richson. So I'll give anything that he shows up in a fair shot. I feel like some of these roles are his unofficial audition to play some comic book character, be it in the MCU or the rebooted DC universe. I'm kind of convinced. They even call him Superman in the trailer, but it looks like a fun. It looks watchable in a Sunday afternoon type way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. It looks like something, like direct to Netflix style movie.
Yeah.
I even I don't know, like I kind of got even like Sci-Fi Channel vibes from it, Sci-Fi original movie vibes from it. I don't know if that was just me. And again, I don't.
You say it.
Yeah. And again, I'm not trying to say that to be like a smart ass or like take a shot at it or anything like that. But well, it's just kind of like the feel that I got from it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But we'll see.
Yeah. Like real quick, Ace said Terminator meets Aliens or meets Aliens meets I don't know what, it's missing something.
Let's see if I don't know if this machine is like government manufactured, if it's some type of alien organism or
But okay. What about you, Brian? What you think about it?
Actually, the first time I saw it, I thought, hey, where's Michael Bay? I want to hear that like with the Transformers as it goes on. They're like it's all black. I can't tell you the difference between any things. So it could be a Transformer. It could literally could be. Yeah, it's exactly how Michael Bay does it. Hey, no color, no need to tell which side you're on.
Who it is.
Yeah, you don't need to know nothing. It's just a Transformer that Michael Bay likes. And we have explosions and we have no need of a story. So yeah, Michael Bay. So but that's my thought process with the whole thing. But I mean, it's made for TV. Cause if you told me it was as good as Extraction, not Extraction 2, but Extraction, I could believe it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like you said, now that you say it's like a low budget Michael Bay movie.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But that's just from the trailer, looks like what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be literally, machine shooting at people finding a way to shoot back at the machine. Like it's gonna be so cut and dry, but a lot of action, So I mean, and like I say, like Alan Richson, I'm always gonna give him a shot because I like him. Because stuff he does is usually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I think it's Michael Bay 2B.
Michael Bay 2B. I like that. I like that.
The team Michael Bay.
Yeah,
team Michael Bay.
Team Michael Bay. Oh man.
Yeah. But it's on Netflix, so might as well. Right. But it comes out in March.
Like
There's so much other stuff coming out in March, so
yeah,
it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it just looks like a watchable time waster. I'm sitting here looking at the rest of the cast. Let's see.
Is there
Dennis Quaid's in it.
Yeah, I saw him. Yeah, we saw
Jai
him.
Courtney.
Now, Dennis Quaid, I can guarantee you the government is the one who made that machine. Guarantee it.
He's the bad guy.
He's the bad guy.
He's 100% the bad. He's always the bad guy. Yeah, I like what Mama Bear said. It reminded me of the machine from RoboCop 2.
Mm-hmm.
It really did. It really did.
You know what? Yeah, Mama Bear. That's a great comparison. Holy crap! I never would have thought about that. That's a great call, actually.
Now, if it falls
I
off
used to have
to its
nightmares
side
about
and
that thing, by the way.
squeals, oh yeah,
Kind of looks like
the scene that
G5,
always gave
doesn't
me
it?
the creeps in RoboCop 2
like a picture of it standing up.
from Blank Man.
From Short Circuit, actually. It was like
From
Short
Short
Circuit.
Circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It has some eyes. If it blinked, it'll be the machine from Short Circuit. See the eyes?
there you go.
That is definitely shaped like it. Yeah, it's
It
got
is,
like
I'm
the
just
flat
saying.
head.
It
It looks like someone from
around.
Armored Core. I don't know if any of you guys ever played like Armored Core on like PS1 or whatever. Like that's what it looks like. But yeah, but I definitely see the RoboCop 2 kind of vibes on it. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, that thing used to give me nightmares in RoboCop 2. Like,
Stairs defeats it. It was like
You found the one thing that could beat me.
the one weakness that this killer robot can
the
do.
scene of
Oh man.
Not stairs.
Yeah. 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 And that's the one that made me laugh. I still, because I love RoboCop, but when it falls off to its side and it starts to like squeal, I'm like, why is the robot making that noise?
yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, this is the descendant of it. Yeah. Yeah, I played Armored Core. This kind of looked like if it like flies around with like
squeals
boosters
and,
and
like,
stuff. Oh man.
Mm,
But oh man. But cool. Yeah, March 6th. You know, we'll check it out. We'll talk about it. It was a good shot of it opening up its mouth, I guess. So,
who knows, guys? Who knows?
yeah. I'm just kind of curious, like, is the alien the actual machine, or is there an alien piloting the machine? So
It's a good question.
yeah.
good question.
Are y'all talking about the Ed 209? I believe, was that the name of it? I can't remember the name of it.
It was in RoboCop 2.
It was
Kane.
It's Kane.
It's Kane.
Yeah.
Because it was that drug lord's brain put into like an Ed 209
Oh,
or Ed
yeah,
209
that's
esque robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That one.
but its name was Kane.
Yeah, it had that stupid screen. Poor Frank Miller. He wrote RoboCops and they just murdered it. Also, I love RoboCop 1 and 2. And even 3 when he gets the freaking jetpack.
Me too.
So
So 3, I think I watched the RoboCop movies in out of order, because I think 2 I was allowed to watch through my cousin who used to babysit me, and then I went back and then I was able to watch 3 because it was coming out shortly after, and then a while later I went back and watched the first one, and Alex Murphy's murder just like traumatized the crap out of me.
yeah, you definitely went down the opposite road of it. Yeah, because the first one is wild. Like, why they shoot him in the dick? They didn't have to do all that. All right. I gotta cut all that out. Talk about
I was like,
RoboCop.
all right.
Well, all right. Well, let's get out of here. Yeah, we appreciate all you guys coming in, checking out this trailer with us on the replay. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below, and leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this one. Yeah. I don't know. Is this based off something, or is this something brand new? We want to hear. So if you guys know any Easter eggs, let us know. But we appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us in the live chat. We want you guys to stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. So Mom Bear, you're like, there's a RoboCop 3? Yes.
Yes.
There was.
And Brandman saw that first. I was like, oh, okay. Before RoboCop 1. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was a different actor under or in the suit. It wasn't the same dude.
Yeah, it wasn't Peter Weller. It was,
Yes. I can't think of his name.
Robert John Burke was the actor's name, who kind of resembled him in the RoboCop costume, but it wasn't Peter Weller, so
yeah,
wasn't the smartest idea.
Ace said, I just remember 3 has ninjas.
Yep. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
I don't
know
remember
it.
much.
And it's so bad. It makes no sense at all. But whatever.
Oh, it's so bad. Yeah.
Yeah. The video games
That's
are
why
great.
I couldn't even talk about it. It was not good.
Kane was a scary robot that pulled his brain out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was inspired. That was that what inspired Brandman to be so fit to run upstairs in case of the second RoboCop, in case the robot came and chase you. Like I need to run fast.
Gotta go right now.
The bad RoboCop television show. Well, there was a cartoon. I remember the cartoon. I don't remember if there was a TV show though.
There was a TV show.
Was there?
Actually, you can find it on Prime Video, I think. No, it used to come on. I don't know if it was the Sci-Fi Channel or what, but yeah, it was like it had to have been like the mid to late 90s. And then there was a cartoon, and I remember this because it came out. RoboCop. Well, remember the one in the 80s that was like based off of the movie, or late 80s, early 90s, and then they had one called RoboCop Alpha Commando. It only lasted like a season. Also on Prime Video. I may or may not have been watching it. But it's so hokey. They basically make RoboCop into Inspector Gadget, which is hilarious.
Exactly. Hey, what's up, Steve?
Steve, how you doing,
appreciate
man?
Steve, 5-month member. Appreciate that, Steve. Also, anybody go check out Steve. I know he does a lot of gaming over on his channel, so I pop in every so often, see what he's playing. A lot of fun. Go check out Steve. Appreciate that, Steve. Brandon, check your mic. I think it was just like a little wonky.
Does it still sound the same?
Yeah, I think it sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah. But oh man, but cool. Let's check out this final trailer, and then we'll get out of here for a night. Thanks, guys. Hope you're good. Yeah, not bad. Honestly, doing the shows it just helps. It helps like decompress.
Makes the day better.
Yeah.
Ready and turn.
Get this ready.
This is gonna be an interesting thing.
Okay. Did Lawrence? Oh yeah, Lawrence was in here. I know I missed him. There we go. It was a typical streaming movie talking about the War Machine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Lawrence.
Did you see the Netflix Dinosaurs trailer? I did think about bringing that up.
Oh no,
I saw the thumbnail for it. I didn't watch it yet.
Wait, is that the Morgan Freeman documentary, or is that something else?
I think it's a documentary though.
Okay.
I know Spielberg's involved, right? Didn't he produce it or something?
Okay, yeah. I heard about it on Twitter, but I didn't see any of the trailers for it. Because right now my son is like in the past 2 weeks.
Oh yeah,
is like
dinosaurs for him. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Everything's dinosaurs. On PBS, there's a show called Dinosaur Train.
Dinosaur Train. I love Dinosaur Train.
Yeah, I mean it's a good show. It's fun for sure. Teach you about all the different animals. All the old dinosaur.
That's how I learned
Dinosaur Train. Right? So he says, "Dinosaur Train, Dinosaur Train." I was like,
plus it's PBS. Like they just make the most wholesome stuff.
Yeah. So there's a whole. I'm sure I don't know if anybody cares, but there's a whole app. I guess on the TV, just PBS Kids. So it's only all the PBS Kids stuff. It's awesome. I love it because like he loves the wild Kratts, which I never really cared for, but now I'm like hooked on it because he loves like animals. You know, like it has everything, like Mr. Rogers, Arthur, all that fun stuff. So yeah.
Hey, DW. Hey. Whoa.
And PBS is cranking out a bunch of shows. Like every time I turn it on, it's like there's a new show premiering. Like there's one that just started showing like earlier this week. But but he likes was it Lila in the Loop? I think there's this like little creature that hangs out with them. And he likes that little creature. So yeah,
man,
could play the trailer for the dinosaurs one. Well, what do you guys want to watch? You guys want to watch the drama one with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson, or you guys want to watch the dinosaur trailer? Because either way, we'll only watch one and we'll watch another one later.
Different point. Yeah,
we could do the drama.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to see the drama more than the other one, but Mom versus dinosaurs. Because is the dinosaurs just a documentary, or is it like spoofy,
like a documentary,
goofy kind of thing? Because I thought is Morgan Freeman the narrator?
I didn't watch it, but it just looked like it's a documentary, so I didn't watch it though.
Yeah, I made a joke that Nick was telling us something with Gullah Gullah Island.
Binya Pollywog
Island, man, that's old school.
Come and let's play together in the bright sunny weather. Let's all go to Gullah Gullah
Island.
Was that PBS?
That was Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon, yeah.
Just put your foot in your hand.
And the Ace 10-month member. Man, you guys, all you guys coming with like a year and stuff like that. That's awesome. He said, always look forward to Monday and Thursday nights. Yeah, same. Good to hang out with all you guys and just talk, hang out, watch some trailers, talk about some TV shows. But appreciate that, Ace.
You're awesome. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. So yes, Morgan Freeman. I don't know. I kind of want to see this drama one.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Kind of dinosaured out a little bit. I mean, it feels like a fake like dinosaur, like not the mama dinosaur. that would be cool. Yeah. TV in the 90s to early 2000s was so much better.
We peaked as a species during the early 2000s. For sure.
Yeah, TV was just more I don't know. It's just different back then. Well,
my bases know they're good dinosaurs.
Okay. We go for it. Yeah, but we'll watch the dinosaurs on Monday or something.
Okay.
All right. Because Brian got me hyped up for this drama trailer.
It's something. Boy,
I'm gonna check it out.
Boy.
If it was something and not good, then Brian was like, we don't need to watch it. But
it's something. It make you real question about what you do when you get married. Boy.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's check this. That would be great if they bring back the dinosaur show. Oh, that'd be awesome.
That's why I could go on about that for a while.
Not the
mama. Yeah, the mama.
That's literally my youngest right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man! All right, let's check out this drama. All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. This one is the drama, the official trailer for it. Zendaya, Robert Pattinson. We haven't seen it, or me and Brian haven't seen it yet. Brian seen it, so he's kind of telling us. What'd you keep saying? It's something. It's
something. Yeah. You guys gonna watch it and you're gonna finish. You be like, man, that was really something.
Yeah. So we're gonna check this one out and see what it's about.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Ready and turn. Nice.
The wedding is this Saturday. What stories are you gonna do?
What do you mean, my speech?
Yeah. Are you gonna use the first time you met?
Yes.
Okay, what about the first date?
Yeah, of course.
Fuck!
You don't have to do a speech.
So you're saying Charlie is your first
Love? Yeah.
first love or your first crush?
Both, I think. Wait, is that insane?
At 30?
So I want to say this thing about her laugh. You know how it's very cute, but it's also kind of like repulsive even.
All right, so before we got married, we did this thing where we said the worst thing we've ever done.
Okay. I'll tell mine if we all do it. Promise?
What did you do?
This dog.
Beer bottles and porn.
Left
I feel like this is about to get bad.
That's the worst thing I've ever done.
Okay,
Are you serious?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna order an Uber.
Emma, what the fuck?
Am I sensing some nerves?
What the hell did she say?
Know each other really well.
You have to stop thinking about it.
Can't just say stop thinking.
So you are thinking about it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I am thinking about it now.
How can you even trust her?
You're being incredibly hypocritical.
I never said he was mentally disabled.
Yes, you did. You said he was slow. Emma, true love is complicated. Sorry. I was just trying to do your stupid joke thing. It's about acceptance, radical acceptance.
Why are you acting like you've never done anything bad? What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Just, there's some drama. It's very funny.
She definitely killed somebody.
She murdered someone.
She had to murder, like, oh, I killed this person and chopped him up, or I entered a cult and I killed my leader and I chopped him up in little bits. It has to be something to that like effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see how it can't be that. With that, yeah.
But I'm curious to know what exactly, because they kind of skip everybody's. You know, they're like, there's dog, and then it cuts, and so I'm kind of curious to see what everyone else is, but hers is obviously like
It's something very, very bad.
yeah.
Yeah, it used to be a hit woman that killed multiple people.
Yeah, that's you know what though, but that is a good teaser, like a good way to tease, like in a trailer. You know, it's like you set it up, but you don't spoil anything.
Again, like I said, those are the best type of trailers. I've said it multiple times. Doesn't give away everything, tells you just enough. So now I got to go see it.
Something, right?
Yeah. So now I got to see it to figure out what she said, and that's enough for me. What exactly happened? So yep, it gave me just enough to go on.
And you see it and you say, "Wow, that was something."
So April 3rd is when this comes out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, I like Zendaya. I think she's a great actress, and Robert Pattinson is definitely, been in a lot of good stuff. He's definitely went from being a vampire to being the Batman. Being in Nolan movies and everything. So yeah, so definitely check them both out together.
Yep.
I just want to know what she did. I want to know you guys' opinion on what she did. Like, how bad could it be? Could it be something very simple and they're just overblowing it, or is it like she murdered puppies? Like,
yeah,
But you saw the knife that she put out on him, and he seemed very nervous. It has to be something violent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But then she seems like weirded out by that. Everyone, surprised that everyone's acting this way.
Yeah, for her, it's like it's not a big deal. That's why I'm wondering, like, is it like a little, like it's not that big of a deal, kind of thing?
Or did she do porn?
Do you think porn would give that much of like a what the F reaction?
Maybe.
Because they all seem pretty shook F.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, do you blame him though? Come on.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why. Like when you said like she killed like puppies, I was like, oh, like she's Anakin. I had to kill a bunch of kids to gain power.
I ordered 66 a couple of kids.
Yeah.
I created Order 66.
That's the thing. Like you find out this universe doesn't have Star Wars, and she's the only one that knows about Star Wars.
Oh man, it is crazy. I'm sitting there looking at this. So I watched it. I was like, "What the hell did she do?" So it's interesting. And he's still getting married, but he probably has to get married because he's scared. But the whole thing was set up. It says, "This is my first love. He's my real love." And she was like, "But you're 30. This is your first love at 30?
First crush.
First crush at 30?
At 30.
She's like, yeah, this is all of it."
Yeah. So something must be weird. Yeah. But yeah, interesting. We'll probably talk about it in April when it drops. But we want to hear from you guys. So if you're watching on the replay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right down below, and leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this. Let us know what you might think she said that freaked everyone out.
Wait, I got it.
You got it.
She said at one night she snuck into, after a show, it was at a nice play, and she snuck into an alley and she killed a man and his wife and let the little boy stay there. He saw the murder and she ran off. She created Batman, guys. She created Batman.
he's like, that was you?
It was you? Exactly. So now looking at their reaction, she created Batman.
I thought you were gonna tie it to Challenger. She's like, oh, one time I made 2 best friends make out, and I was hooking up with both of them.
She definitely did. She definitely went and killed parents to create this boy, make him an orphan. And then he became Batman. And then she decides to marry Batman. It all works out.
Yeah. It's like evil genius. She's really the Joker in real life. You find out she's the next Joker.
This is the prequel to the Batman.
To the Batman. That's funny. Oh man, but yeah, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. But if you guys are watching live, stick around because we're getting into your to your comments right now. She's the evil villain.
That's all I think of. She's the one who created the Batman. That's what it is.
Lauren said, I saw this. He goes, I think I know what she did. All right, listen. So he said she stalked him and studied him before they became a couple. She's a really crazy bee. You think
that's not that bad? Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, I guess that would be like freak him out. Yeah. Don't ever play that game. She killed someone, or she said she raped but wasn't.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like something bad. Oh yeah, well, that'd be bad where he said it happened and in turn the dude died in jail or some shit like that.
And ruined his life, and that would be that'd be kind of messed up. Yeah.
I feel like that's a little too much to play jokes on.
Yeah.
Where at least you killed somebody kind of but did she? So it's yeah. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good one though. I like that. She was manipulating him.
Yeah.
This whole time. That is interesting.
That could make him feel very weird.
Yeah, Mom Bear said still not watching it. Really? It didn't look at least somewhat interesting.
Yeah, I'm interested to at least know what's going on.
Yeah. She killed Scott Tenorman's parents, made him into the chili and fed it to him. Yeah. Oh wait, that's Carmen. Yeah, exactly. And then when he cries, she licks it up. Oh, your tears, they taste so good. As it would turn out, Scott's dad is her father as well.
Wow.
That's South Park. You guys are.
Oh man.
Yeah, she killed his dog and used it as means to meet him when she hit the dog with her car.
Wow.
All dark stuff. That is all dark stuff. Drama stuff has no effect on me.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like the drama part of it's not going to be that big of a deal.
He's going to be afraid of her. I think whatever she did is going to cause him to be afraid of her.
Yeah. Do they say what she does? Like, because it seems like that's the first act, right? You know, when they do play this game, do you think they say it, or
I think they say it?
They skip it and then you find out.
That'd be
later.
nice, and at the end you find it. Yeah,
yeah.
I think they find it. They say it.
Yeah, yeah. So you can tell Ace and I listen to the same stuff. Yeah, you guys know that South Park lore. Because I forgot that was his dad too. Oh man. Yeah, I'm going to Wikipedia. Maybe
see you there.
Get there. Maybe get a leak or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
that's interesting.
Yeah. Good stuff. Oh man, you guys got anything else?
Nope. I am pretty much tapped out.
Yeah, Christopher was it Bologi? Make some weird movie that one with the Nick Cage one. Which one?
Pig. The thing I thought about is it's A24, so it has to be dark, right?
Yeah.
Inevitably, yeah. They just do like dark art housey stuff. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be something messed up. Probably even more messed up than we think.
Yeah. Oh, he did Dream Scenario with
it says
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
I like that one. That was a little weird. It wasn't like my favorite one. What else did he did? Loser.
It was another one. It was another one that interesting premise could have done a lot more with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the biggest film this director's ever done. Besides, I guess this one coming out. Everything else is kind of a short or stuff I never heard of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
all these shorts.
If she does that, Mama Bear, then it's time to you have to get rid of her.
I mean, mixing M&Ms and Skittles. It's the ultimate evil.
You do that, then you deserve to go.
Have you ever had that happen before? Like you bite into an M&M and it's a Skittle, and
I've never had
feel like you broke a tooth.
I've seen someone put you ever seen those candies, those old like runts that is like banana flavored and the orange flavored and all that stuff?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't know which one.
Those are really, really hard candy, and they get stale. And you mix them in with Skittles, and people like break their teeth.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, I mean, because even like going from like a Skittle from when you think it's an M&M, because M&Ms are like kind of not as bad, but Skittles are a little more chewy. Yeah, I was pissed. What the hell? Yeah. We switched candy with sour.
Like peach rings. Yeah, I like peach rings too.
Yeah. No, he's allergic to peanuts and chocolate.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, I guess people will watch it just with the two leads. Yeah, the two people are gonna sell it, and then the idea of like, what is it? What did she do? Yeah.
She mixed. She knew her roommate was washing clothes, and she put bleach in his clothes.
His white work shirts. Put a red shirt with bleach. Made it all pink.
I put red underwear in my roommate's white washes. I need them clean.
You're a monster. It was a peach ring with tahini. It was Brian's favorite.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, let's get out of here. Oh man, because I think we're all getting tired.
Yeah.
But cool. Yeah, we're just get out of here. We appreciate all you guys coming in, especially hanging out with us still.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah. Appreciate all you guys. We'll hopefully be back Saturday watching The Expanse, because I've man, when I say I've been like withdraw from it, I've been withdrawing from it because I was like, I want to watch it. Yeah.
Sounds like a fun plan. That's what we're gonna do then.
Yeah. But cool. Wait, you never had tahini?
We need to send her some. You realize how awful it is and how wrong it is.
It definitely has a unique flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little kick.
I
to
like.
it.
It's wrong.
It's wrong.
I like tahini when I'm making micheladas. That's
yeah.
Next time someone does it to me, I'm fighting them.
They're good. They're good in micheladas. I used to have my parents either mail me care packages and include a couple bottles of it so that I could make micheladas for myself and my coworkers, or there was like this online store called G Market where you could order like imported stuff that you couldn't find in Korea or like different parts of Asia, and just have it sent there.
Nice.
Like I would get like Flamin' Hots, I would get Reese's Cups, I would get like Valentina hot sauce, I would get like, stuff like that.
Yeah. That's funny. It's the little things that you miss, because I know my girlfriend has like family that moved from Chicago to Colorado, and they're like, the biggest thing they miss is like tortillas. So whenever they come, they buy like a box of El Milagro tortillas and just freeze it. So they have some, because like the tortillas suck out there, and then they don't sell the El Milagro. So yeah, that's funny. Send it with Darth Maul. It's a California thing too. You go to Disneyland, they have some dishes with tahini, or if you get the fruit. Yeah, it's definitely like a big Hispanic thing. So California is big with it.
The worst
is that they have the Star Wars milk with tahini. That actually sounds interesting.
That sounds.
I'll never forgive you.
Like, no. If Luke Skywalker was like like Mexican. Oh, that's funny. I grew up in Indonesia and Jamaican food, so spicy isn't a big deal for me. Oh god, yeah. So you might like it then, because it's not like burn your mouth like Jamaican hot food, but it's definitely it's just a nice little kick.
Yeah,
nice little spicy kick. It's called was it Todaria Swirl? You're just making me want to go. I want to go to Disneyland so bad, because now Star Wars Disneyland over there, they're taking like 2/3 of the Star Wars land and turning it all into the OG Star Wars. Because they're like, no one gives a fuck about the prequel shit or the sequel shit anymore. So we're gonna cut the sequel, and they're gonna have the little corner, and the majority of Star Wars land is gonna be like Han and Luke and Leia are gonna be walking around, Chewie, R2D2.
I'm the last Skywalker.
Yeah, she can hang out in the corner. Ain't no one care about that. So that's it's. I think they're gonna be working out. So I think like 2027 or 28. I think it's gonna be redone. Yeah, good. Josh making moves. I think it was done before Josh, but no, it was still Josh, because Josh was the park guy.
Yep.
But now he's the CEO. Yeah, but all right. Yeah, they need to bring back free shit. Get rid of lightning lanes. Give us back the free lightning lanes again.
Yeah, never. We're not giving back money.
Yeah. You ain't getting nothing free. Let's get out of here. What's up, Claudia? Coming right at the end, because we're heading out, but we appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out, and yeah, they were like, bye to Ray. Yeah, like, here, you get that corner. Get that corner over there where no one gets to look at you. Yeah, they waited till they bump kick it. Oh man, but cool. Let's get out of here. We will see you guys Saturday with the Expanse watch party, and then Monday we'll come back. We'll talk some more TV shows, and hopefully maybe Send a Help.
Sounds great.
We'll watch that. But cool. Let's get out of here. We will see you guys in the next stream. Later.
Peace.
See you guys.